Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorias Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Blade, and welcome back to the dojo, where we're going to be teaching Morn over here some more about Granblue. Say hi, Morn.
Hi, Goopers. I'm Morn.
It's oh, but yeah. So it's been another week. You've been playing a couple more rounds of games. How's that been going for you? How have you been feeling this week?
I told you this off stream, but like, after last session, I just started winning. Like, I understand how to win the game now, so I feel like that's great. Anything
Crazy
from
how that
here is
happens.
just polishing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that really is, a lot of fight games. Like, once you get the fundamentals down, it's just about polishing the bits, polishing each of, our disadvantage, neutral advantage kind of
Yeah.
states. And then maybe once we get to, a certain point, or even just on a little lesson by lesson basis, just being like, if there's a particular matchup or character where you're just like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck was 2B? What the fuck was happening?
yeah, we can go over some 2B stuff maybe at the back end of this lesson if we've got time. If Morn were a fighting game character, would she be a puppet fighter with a skeleton army?
100%.
Would she be Yoda from Soul Calibur?
Dude, just tiny as hell, and I jump across the screen.
I like to imagine that Morn would just be like Jacko, but with skeletons. Just deploy skeleton, throw them at someone.
I can see that.
Oh.
Or like
Yeah.
or like Parasol. I just like summon a dude to whack
yeah.
you, and then that's just part of the combo.
I mean, that's sick, yeah. I want Morn to do a super where she just summons 100, like, skeletons on motorbikes to fucking
Motorbike
jump someone.
specifically.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. I love that. Morgana doing the Jacko pose, my aching back. Don't make me do that.
God, it's not even the Jacko pose that you have to worry about, Jacko. It's a fucking jump kick. Why does she do that? She's a shrimp. You can't convince me otherwise. Oh.
All I know about Jacko is that those bones are made out of jelly.
They really are. Oh. But, yeah, so, today's lesson, as I've put it in the, well, I think it's going to be kind of one of a series going forward where we're going to be looking at some replays now that you're playing some games. We're going to be pointing some stuff out, and I'm going to try and focus on, like, kind of a different area of your gameplay, depending on which, is the one I think needs most attention at that time.
Yeah.
So for now, like I say, I'm going to be putting a bit more of a focus on neutral-related stuff. So, if you're scoring hits and you're not doing the biggest combos, or, the block pressure isn't there, that's not really our concern at the minute. And we'll do... Sorry, yeah?
You will see a lot of me, like, whiffing combos, or, like, doing the wrong input at the end, or whatever. Or forgetting that I'm holding forward. I think that's just muscle memory. Hi, Tech.
Oh, yeah, that's very much a thing that will come with time. Also, hi, Tech. Nice to see you. Also, who are you calling Stinky?
I am Stinky. I am taking a shower immediately after this stream. Like, actually.
Oh.
She completely new to fighting games. On, like, a meta level, I've played a fighting game, but, like, playing against other people and understanding, like, meta and understanding, I guess, etiquette? Yeah, completely new.
Yeah, so essentially, I think it's fair to say that like you've mashed on like Tekken 5 mostly, and then some like other ones here and there. But like this is the first time we're giving Morn a grounding in sort of like theory and terminology, and when it's good to.
I've learned a combo before.
Yeah.
But yeah, theory definitely completely new.
Yeah. So. One thing I will say, so we're going to hop in training mode here to start with and just make sure we've got that set up. And then we're going to immediately jump off to the replays, because you have been playing some games this week. Smeen! I'm normally on Charlotte, so that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense there.
Just a wee ball. So, first off, have you got the thing on display?
Yes.
That is frame advantage color.
No, I apparently need to turn that back on. Frame information show.
Yeah, we can get frame information on as well.
Why did that turn off? Huh.
I think it just, like, there's a default settings every time you load into training mode. At least one of these multiplayer ones, and you have to go and just
It's on
knock
now.
them back on. But yeah, it's fine. So yeah, you can see that, like, if you...
I know where it is in the
know,
menu.
Yeah. Actually, you can see if you press or if I press a button here, I go blue for you.
Yep. Wait.
Yeah, oh, no, sorry, you go blue.
Yeah, I was about to say, I do not
yeah.
see anything for you. Only I may be blue and red.
No, that's fine. Well, I'll always be the opposite color to what you are.
Yeah. Unless...
And, you know what? Your first
unless
start for 10, actually, is a little question to get you, going. Has Morton played the 3 guys? I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I'm also stumped by that one. But yeah, so, start up a 10 for you. We've got obviously these blue, these red, and occasionally these yellow colors, like...
Yep.
Oh, not that. Can you remember what they mean?
Blue being advantage, red being disadvantage, and yellow being nothing.
Yep, precisely. So it's also a frame advantage, disadvantage, or frame neutrality, I guess, or just, you know...
Plus negative and
frame
even.
nothingness. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that's the colloquial terms for it. It's just like, if I'm blue, that's my attack now, I'm plus. If I'm red, oh no. And if I'm yellow, it's sort of like I probably shouldn't be pressing, but I could try and scramble something if I felt like it. Yeah. So now that we've got that all sorted, because I'll basically play some replays, and when things come up, we'll hop back into this, and I'll try and show some stuff actually in the game.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
Yeah. So we can have this kind of like running in the background. And then we can,
I'm guessing that there is no way to, like, show frame advantage in a match. That would be cheating.
Not while you're playing a match, no.
Yeah.
Some, replay systems will let you do it, like, in the replays. Some replay systems are really good, actually, and they'll let you take over at certain bits of the replay, so you can, like, try different options out.
Oh, that's
unfortunately,
really
Grand Blue
cool.
isn't one of those, but
that's
yeah,
really
I think...
cool.
Yeah, some games do that, and it's really nice where they have it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
so, if you turn your attention to the Watch Together, and I assume you've got this ready, like kind of...
I do. There we go.
Oh yeah? Yeah, just need to toggle the lean video on and off. Is the volume alright for everyone, by the way? I shall probably ask again once I've played a bit more of the audio. It's all the same settings as last time, so I'm hoping it is, but...
Yeah, same.
You know how it is. OBS will be a gremlin and just do some weird shit. It's all good, thank you, Vile.
Scream if it's okay.
Right, so what we've got here, so we've got a selection of 5 different replays that Morn's played over the week against various different opponents on various different characters, various different ranks. We've got a couple of ones where, you know, you've won, you've done well. I'll definitely be making sure to call out the good points in, well, all of them, honestly, but like particularly those ones. And then a couple of ones where obviously we've lost, but we tend to learn more from replays that we lose than we win. So what I'm trying to get around to here is that just because there's more losses than wins, don't think like it's over, I'm garbage, yada, yada, yada.
I mean, going back to what I said last time, which is basically my life motto, is you either learn from asking stupid questions or failure. So, like, I think from a match where I, like, get my ass handed to me, I can sit here with you and you can tell me, well, here's how you could have avoided this. And that's better learning than just being like, yep, that one was good. More like that.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are aiming to get to the stage where we can just be like, yep, do more of that. That would be ideal, make my job so much easier.
I don't know.
But,
with the YouTube videos I sent you, some of them have all of them have descriptions. I don't know if you read those.
I can't say I read the descriptions. No, you might have to call them out.
One of them is literally, this one is embarrassing.
Well, let's hope it's not this first one we've got to start with.
It's not this one now.
Okay, so we've got you versus Anamaya here. So we will hop right in. Like I say, I'll pause it on places where I think there's relevant stuff to talk about. Okay, that's a very good start. More of that. So good raging strike, catching them off it. Okay, first thing I want to bring up.
And then I whip it.
So
yep.
Yeah, first couple of things. One, I like the kind of aggression here. I think there's some of the replays. Maybe I'm just completely hallucinating this, where you do tend to hang back a bit more, but you're dashing up and pressing 6XL. Like,
Yeah.
this is the core fundamental of Grand Blue.
Yeah.
This is
I think
excellent stuff.
out of the recordings I sent you, this is the last one recorded.
Yeah. I've
So,
reordered them a bit to kind of like separate the wins and losses out to
yeah.
keep some variety for both you and for streams. They can keep
Yeah.
guessing. Because I'm not going to tell you which ones you
But
win and lose.
in this one, I feel like I'm like getting the hang of it more. I do agree. Like, I'm a lot more aggressive in this one as opposed to the other two that we're gonna see, at least for me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and obviously, yeah, do call out if like there are things you've already spotted, and that you're kind of aware of them, because that's great.
Yeah.
That's literally how you learn and get better. You go like, okay, I'm doing dumb shit here. I need
Yeah.
to not. And then if you're me, you continue doing the dumb shit anyway because you are
It-
literally unfixable. But
I could do all this shit in training mode. Once I get into a game, like, I'm gonna probably point out, oh yeah, here my brain is shutting down.
oh, I forgot. Oh, I know. It's just corrected us as well. It means have you played against Lowain yet? Yeah, of course,
No,
the
I have
three
not.
guys.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
like
I will have
I've
to give you a
not played
special.
against Lowain.
Yeah, Lowain always comes with a special. You're going to need to know some shit before you play him because both his supers are very non-standard. Also,
Yeah.
hi there, Harv. Nice to see you stopping by. I hope you're doing very well. Right, so, anyway, loving this. And then first thing I did want to say, I'm not sure if you corrected this, but if you get a Raging Strike into this, we can actually hop back into game here for a second.
I'm aware that I think this is just like, I know what I'm doing is that I should have gone immediately into another combo.
Yeah, essentially just like a close medium a bit sooner after you'd done that.
I just think that this is a pure whiff. Like, I know what's wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I give up like a second, which is enough for them to block.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna just flip back over to the game for a second. Let's see if you can prove it. So do like a Raging Strike into a.
Let's see if you can prove it. It's really intimidating. All right. Let's see. And then I fuck it up again.
Press it again to follow up. And into. There you go.
And then yeah.
Mhm. Oh, okay. You got far weirdly that time. Let me reset your resources.
Yep.
Another thing, Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then just again, and then I can just do another Raging Strike, right? I can just keep juggling you. I shouldn't, but I can.
You can if you reckon it's gonna kill someone. That's your full cash out thing. In most other scenarios, I would recommend doing something like, so as you're doing this, and then 1, 2, 3, and then an EX special of some kind. It could be that. It could be this.
If I know that if I'm in the corner, just like switch with me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the corner.
Yep.
Right. I can like do this and then just heavy you against the wall, right?
Yeah. So that's a good little bit of a corner combo. I think we do see that at one point as well, and I was like, oh my god, she has a corner combo.
Yeah, this I learned from the game's tutorial. I missed that, but that's possible, I know.
Yeah, no, I can see that being a link. Not there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting it into the finisher is tough, but like.
Well, we can always try that as well, because what you should be able to do is off of any auto combo, you should be able to get the super if you time it right.
Yeah, it's just that I'm bouncing you into the air, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Like, it's possible. Literally, the game's tutorial taught me this.
Yeah. Well, do you want to give it one go? Just auto combo into super.
Just
or a couple of guys.
Regular or against the wall.
Regular. So just from here.
I mean, I can do
there
this.
You go. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those classic things where like you can get it in training mode and then just it's a case of doing it again in matches. Okay, well, you know what? You can do you can try and do the corner version as well if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more go, unless I fuck it up royally.
That should work, I think.
Yes, there we go. Okay, so what I was doing wrong was, what I was doing wrong there was I should have gone into a third strike. Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then. cancel.
I don't know why I was doing, like, heavy 1-2.
Yeah. There are Zeta combos where, like, you have to do some weird stuff like that, but don't worry about them for now. We're not doing those Zeta combos.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, you know what? You approved yourself. I am happy to say that that we can. You know what you're doing there. It's just a kind of unfortunate misinput.
Yeah.
Should we get back to the replay?
Yeah, that is like a pure whiff.
Mm-hmm.
Of I shouldn't have like taken my hand off the button. Basically, I should have kept pressing buttons.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So let's see what else we can do from here. Okay, yeah, unfortunate kind of like scramble situation there.
Yeah,
good blocks here.
Go back a little bit, actually.
To
the jump.
The jump out the this one here.
No, further. Towards the middle of the arena. Maybe around like 20 seconds, about here.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, like a second before this, it's me. This is like guesswork. This is the mind games of like, okay, they're gonna keep coming at me. I'm gonna hit them low, but you can see that I'm already in the 2L here.
Yeah, you're just.
So I can't go into the 2H.
Yeah.
This is me guessing incorrectly, but I do want to point this out.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
no, okay. You made a read on Wake Up. You thought they were just gonna continue pressuring on the ground. You were gonna try and hit them if they didn't have their offense clean, which is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm making a read here. It's just the incorrect one.
Yeah, yeah. And again, this on some of the replays that I nabbed as well, we'll see the inputs on the side, so be able to see that a lot more clearly. But
yeah, I didn't know I could.
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
it's good to know the thought process there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, we get a jump. We do still block high after that,
yeah.
which I'm going to point out. Like we made the wrong read, but because it's a light, we can still like block this super jump. And then we've got Narmaya doing this stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. We've got... Right. Just because it worked doesn't mean I don't take issue with this.
I knew you were going to say this.
So, again, hopping back to the game briefly.
I knew it was going to be this.
Yep.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, well, we're gonna kind of... I'm going to try and illustrate it to you as well.
This is a bad habit.
Yeah, if you do your spear...
Yeah.
Twice. Do you see how you're -14 and go red?
Yeah.
That is a bad time, because I think on a... What's the...
then why does that hit there? Just
follow.
Because surely they aren't expecting the second spear?
Essentially, yeah. Well, because the idea of the mix-up, if you block this, is that either you...
Yep.
Bait people into thinking that you're not going to do the second one forward, because normally you do the second one backward, get the hell out of there, and then start doing lasers.
Okay, so I win by having incorrect
I'm trying to hit you. Oh fuck! It hasn't worked. I'm running away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I need to remember that this is omnidirectional or octodirectional,
sure
I guess.
Hell yeah. But yeah, it is a very handy tool. It's like when you said, "Oh, I need to use that less." I'm like, not necessarily use it less, but just don't send it like fully every single time.
More intelligently, because like,
can you 2H that? I don't think you can.
Do you want to try?
Yeah. Oh well, if you do it from the air, I probably can. But like, if you just do the grounded version.
I mean, doing the grounded version, you're not gonna hit that.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, we can see if we can do that from the air.
Oh god, hold on. I think I can. I just need to. There we are.
Yep. Oh Jesus Christ! And then okay. You know what?
Yeah, that's something I wanted to come on to later because I noticed you had been doing some nice 2Hs.
I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah. There's layers to this, and one of the things we are going to do today is get you a better anti-air combo because what I need you to do is like your 2H and people is not bad at the minute, but you're not getting a lot off of it. So I need to add a bit of a bigger carrot to the end of the stick here.
Can you
feel like you're doing damage?
So I can.
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait,
yeah,
that's unintuitive. Hold on. Do it again. So I need to do. Wait. So I need to do that and then down.
Yeah.
And then I need to.
Yeah, it's down skill and heavy, and then you want, going back to a numpad notation, you want 9 heavy, 9 heavy. So
Yeah,
the first one is down, then the other 2 are 9.
That's gonna be tough, but like, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you don't mind me flexing a little bit here, if you jump in on me again.
Yep.
The spacing on that's really awkward, but you can get some like pretty not so combos if you.
That is something to practice at least. That's, and Jesus Christ.
You can get some stuff like that, but that's kind of trickier. Right now, I think we want the carrot to be bigger. We don't want the carrot to like crush you under its weight because you are only 3 apples tall.
This is true, but hell, even like 2H into
even just 2H into. Imagine I did the 2H before that, but yeah.
Yeah, even if I just hit it once, that's still improvement. Again, that's new.
Yeah. The slight sidetrack from the original point with the spears, which is the first of 2 points I wanted to make about them. We'll maybe come on to the second one later, but don't just send this forward every time.
Yes. I mean, when I was watching you play on Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
On Sunday, yeah. You were doing this, and I was just like, wait, yeah, I should be doing that.
Yeah, because it's a great kind of like hit and run thing, and it puts you back at, this kind of full screen range where your lasers are really good again.
That is true.
So, it plays a lot into Zeta doing this kind of like mid to far range kind of get off me style game.
Yeah.
Which is
the poke game is really strong. That's what I like about this character.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think it's on the replay we're watching where I just put them in the corner and then I just keep doing this and it just keeps working.
Yeah, and they're just like, help! Yeah, against characters that you outrange, you can just bully them between like far medium and particularly like far heavy as well.
Yeah. I need to use the far heavy more. I keep getting stuck in it is slow, but like...
Yeah, well, the unintuitive thing is, if you press far medium...
yeah.
I'm trying to... Oh, it's not tell you first active frame. Okay, no, it does if you hit. So, so hit me with the far medium. See how it says first active frame is 10?
Yeah?
So it takes 10 frames before that move like starts actually being able to hit people.
Oh, it's the one down.
Now, if you do far heavy...
yeah, it's the...
It's 9. So, well, I guess it's a bit spacing dependent, but like, your far heavy is generally a little bit faster than your far medium, which is kind of counterintuitive.
I mean, it makes sense. The far heavy has a bigger wind down. It's tougher if you miss it.
Yeah, and also the far medium goes slightly further than your far heavy.
It is a bigger, but like it is a bigger gamble, I guess.
Yeah. It's just they're different tools for different situations. And we are getting into some fairly fine-grained stuff here with this because they're both at the end of the day just big buttons you poke people with.
I love poking people.
Hell yeah. Oh. God. Also, shout out to the Peacemaker's Wings we got going on in the background because I finally sorted my soundtrack out, so we just got random on for each session, I guess. But yeah, so a couple of takeaways from that. I'll probably bring up the anti-air thing again in passing later, now that we've done the stuff. Maybe I'll get you to drill it a bit later, but
no, just like
for now,
it'll help me remember. Go for it.
Yeah. For now, like I say, the important takeaway is just because spear forward into spear forward works half the time doesn't mean you should be doing it 100% of the time.
It's like it works right now. In A rank, it's not gonna.
Yeah. It'll work, but for how long? Precisely. You've actually pretty much hit the nail on the head there. But yeah, let's see the rest of this.
Yeah.
This is actually hilarious. Sorry, I don't mean to immediately pause. But can you imagine spending 50 meter on a move and then just getting bodied?
That's a happy accident.
Yeah.
I wanna see that again. Actually, I can rewind.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm gonna hit you. No, I was already being aggressive.
Yeah.
It's not your turn
for you,
yet.
spear.
Yeah, but like...
Whiffs another one there. She really hates having meter.
Yeah.
But
this specific player just like, I can teleport. I will. I don't remember if this hits. Oh
This is
God.
another thing we'll come back to later. I like the kind of idea of, again, you're like you were with the crouching light earlier. You're assuming this person will do like press a button while you're getting up, and you're just
Yeah.
trying to hit them out of it with a super, which is like supers are Zeta's only like invincible moves. The rest is all like armored
Yeah.
stuff, which like
This
loses to throws and
also,
stuff.
I think in this moment I'm panicking a little because I have been like half my health is
Hmm.
gone just very quickly. So I'm like I have to do something big. So I'm trying to hit the super, and
Yeah,
then it
yeah. Okay, well
but
that's good to know the
it's
kind of the
yeah.
mentality behind that. Yeah,
This is
because
a
there
panic
are
super for sure.
yeah. Yeah,
But
well,
like
we'll definitely come back to that again later because
yeah,
this one you kind of get away with it because you land far enough away. The Snarmire doesn't know how to punish
this
you.
is
Also, she's halfway through doing
yeah,
like
this is unfortunate.
yeah, nice little spot dodge in here by the way as well.
Yeah.
Not sure how intentional that was, but like
There's a
yeah, just
better
the
one
spot
coming up
dodge the
later.
hell. Ooh, something to look forward to. It's working, but I'm not happy about it.
No, that's fair. Right? It's like fundamentals
Yeah,
first, then breaking bad habits.
yeah. It's like we can do we can break the rules once we've established the rule.
Exactly. Yeah, now that you're
One day
like
the Snarmire will learn to block this.
yeah, like now that
This is
we've
really nice, actually. This is something I wanted to bring up a
yeah.
little. So we've got we're hitting this Narm with the laser. We're pushing it further back,
Hmm.
doing it again, and then we're realizing the kind of spacing here,
Yeah.
and switching to normals instead. Your
Hmm.
far heavy, by the way, is a surprisingly good anti-air.
The
In
Farhead?
like situations like
Really?
these. Yeah,
I didn't
particularly because
realize that.
particularly because I think you know how if you 2H someone and they're doing a button that you get that big counter hit slowdown.
Right?
Like you get the big like boom effect, for want of a better word. Um,
More fighting games, right? 3 more weeks of fighting games, probably. Hi, Toby.
Oh. Yeah. I think far medium won't cause that slowdown, but far heavy will because heavy buttons have like the bigger counter hit slowdown.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it does a bit more damage, feels a bit better. Um, Obviously, if it's at the very tip of the range, then yeah, like there's a case for far medium, but in general, just far heavy people if they're jumping kind of like outside of what would normally be your 2H range. But it's all very spacing dependent. I don't want to overload you with like that because that's an acquired skill that even I can find difficult.
Yeah.
Um, but so why I wanted to call this particular out because this shit of shifting to buttons at different ranges is difficult, and you've done it. Fair enough, it's not the optimal button, but this is still very commendable. Um, but yeah, so we do that. We get a little something something off that. I
Now we're in the
believe this
now
Narmire
we're
is
in the
about to be
poke
poked to death.
dimension. Yeah, now we're in the poke dimension. I put you in the cage and I put it poking you through the bars. Then it stops working.
Okay. I like the idea of kind of like jumping around that. Run up DP, this Narmire is insane. That worked. That is...
That should not
I,
have worked
I
at
feel like,
all.
yeah.
I think that
like,
was a misinput. That was probably supposed to be the forward spear. It worked.
Yeah. Let me check my... Hold on. Might knock the video audio down. Like that. I heard it's just... howdy, awesome Marty. Hi there, Topi. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I heard it's just close hitting 2H. I don't know. Yeah, it might be. But I think with far heavy also being a bit faster, that's another reason to use it as like an anti-air there. But
Yeah, I
that
didn't realize
aside,
that it was it it's it's not like very obvious that it is the faster move, you know?
yeah, it's also not much faster. It's like 2 frames, but sometimes that makes a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a couple of nice little bits and bobs here with some scuff involved. Like, I don't think that I don't know how you got away with doing a projectile in. Why does it keep jumping back? Can we not? Yeah,
Yeah.
this, like, again, you probably said it's probably a misinput. That's fine, but on the subject of ranges for stuff, definitely, like, if people are anywhere near you here, projectiles are not what you want because they
No.
might get jumped.
Not unless
And
I have them in a combo, because then I know that
yes, that's the
like,
one exception. Your EX projectile in a
yes.
combo is useful because, particularly in the corner,
Yes.
you get wall bounces, which means you get longer combos.
Yes.
Bit of 5U. This is something I've had to learn recently as well, actually. 100-meter movement option, and we take a round. Hell yeah.
Wait, was there a spot dodge in there that I missed?
No, I think that's coming later. I think I've remembered the one you're on about.
No, I'm looking
but
at
yeah,
Chad.
I do want to point out as well, though, we've got another kind of situation here where I think, are we feeling low health, and that's why we have to do the super?
No, I think in this moment, it's, I don't care if you block this, you are dead.
Ah, okay, right. Well, it's time for an important lesson on how chip works in Grand Blue.
Yay!
So, chip damage in this game, you have to be, so you see how this Narmaya still got like a sliver of green health? That means they are above literally 1 HP. It'll take one move to reduce them to 1 HP, at which point their health bar will start flashing red, and then the next thing they block that would cause chip damage kills them. So this super would only be able to reduce, because they're not already in the like panic you're about to die of chip state, would only be able to reduce them to 1 HP, and it wouldn't kill them.
Okay.
There are some weird moves that get around this, like I think one of Zoe's specials is like a 2-hitting sword thing, and each hit counts as its own move, so that can chip you out. But in most cases, unless they're flashing red, you still need at least 2 moves to chip someone out.
Okay.
So good theory, but yeah, on a technical level, that's worth knowing.
Still, I do feel like the way I salvage this is kind of nice.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I say 100-meter movement option. She tries to dash up, you just laser her in the face. Brilliant, and you were at the right kind of range to do it.
Yeah. Like, taking advantage of the whiff. I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, it's still working.
I mean, didn't it hit that first time? That should not have worked.
I think, hold on, I'll go back to the start of the round, but I think both times here, it was block, and then the Narmaya tries to press a button, thinking you'll back off, and you just don't. Like, something, the definition of insanity. Yeah, block,
no,
hit.
you're absolutely correct. Yeah,
block,
like this...
hit. Just single hit, we didn't want the second one. We have proven you can do that.
Yes.
We've also proven this Narmaya cannot block.
Yes. I know what I'm supposed to do there, it's just under pressure, it's difficult.
Yeah. So we got a little situation here. Again, I'm not going to harp on it too much because I know you know that like you're meant to 2H in this sort of a scenario. I'll try and pause it on the jump. This is prime 2H. This is like what you're looking for. But obviously in the heat of the moment, you know, I can't talk. I have a 1-button anti-air, and I miss that fucking 70% of the time because I'm ass. Oh.
I mean, I will say, despite the fact that I whip it here, one of the things I've been trying to focus on is you know how to punish people when they jump. Get better at that.
Yeah, precisely. Because if you can get that down, it's free damage. And
Grimnir fight later? Did I do that decently?
Yeah, well, that'll be the next one up after this. So we'll have a look at it there. Yeah, because I'd be definitely interested to see that. Okay, yeah, so we get jumped in on because we missed the 2H. That's fine. Now, I'd love to know if this was an attempted 2H that was just a little too late, or whether it was Spaghetti Central.
I want to say yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll believe you.
No
There's no
idea
inputs,
what's
so I
happening.
can't disprove you, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what I'm thinking here.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so another jump in, you know, it happens. Nam spends some meter for a little extension, misses that. There's where we super.
Yeah.
Right, this is another thing I wanted to point out. So all of these, like, panic supers, or the supers on Wake Up and that.
Yeah.
As much as I need to practice what I preach here, don't just do that. Like, do as I say, not as I do. It's much
Some
better to, like, guarantee some damage by doing them
yeah.
after a little combo. As we practiced earlier. Than try and just hit it raw.
I do really need to do less of fuck it. Either I win or I don't.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I admire the fuck it we ball spirit, but
Yeah.
it's gonna get you killed. Oh. And like I say, little things like that, just doing like auto combo, and then if you don't,
it's the hit confirm, yeah.
Yeah. And luckily with the auto combo, we've got like 3 buttons to hit confirm that, so we've got a fair bit of time in there. Yeah, and then it looks like we go back to lasering. We'll see what this Narm does. Jumps it, that's fine. And again, very nice spacing. We realize she's got closer. We don't want to use our projectile anymore. And we ranked up, hell yeah. Climbing that ranked ladder. Which is all very good. Yeah, we'll just roll straight into the next one, so we've got like another minute and a bit left of this.
Yeah, I think it's the back end of this that I'm most interested in seeing again.
Yeah. Again, I feel like we're both looking for the same spot dodge. Because it's also something that I wanted to bring up with regards to your kind of like a Raging Strike usage, particularly on block at the minute. But yeah, we'll see it when it comes up. Hell yeah, run up 6XL, she's playing Granblue! That was a good spot dodge, actually, on the, I think, close heavy there.
Yeah. That's not the one I was thinking of, but yes.
We don't have those combos yet, but it's fine, we do now. We've proved it.
In present day, I can do that.
Yeah. I like I say, it's why I'm not harping on it too much, I'll just...
Yeah.
2 of them. Damn. She kind of just got put in the corner and died. That was a round we can point to and go, yeah, more of that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
I
love
did,
it, 6XL.
I did show this replay to Pixel. I think it was either that one or the corner moment earlier where he just went, damn, you could play Catalina with this.
You probably could, actually, yeah. Okay. There we go. That's
the
a
one.
spot dodge. Right, so first off...
real proud of pulling that off.
Yeah. First off, it's a great spot dodge. And second off, it brings up kind of one of the important points I think regarding to Raging Strike usage. So I'm just going to hop us back over to the game for a second.
Yes. I will say, I don't think I can... Like, I know that I can take my... Or like, break an opponent's turn with the Raging counter. I'm not really sure if I'm good at following that into taking my own turn.
Yeah. It's a little bit harder than it used to be be fair, because I think it puts you back at neutral. It used to be that, like, if you brave countered something, you'd be plus, which was insane, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I noticed you're doing a lot of, particularly, like, on block here, is you're just doing, like, you're doing, like, 1, 2, 3, and then doing this as kind of a mix-up to break your opponent's guard, which is fine and all, but if you try and do it to me... Ooh, it helps if I block.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep. So you can have people who spot dodge that on reaction, which you're probably not going to get a lot at your rank, but what you will get at your rank is people who see you do that, like, or particularly A rank, people who see you do that once be like, okay, you got me. And then if you try it again, they'll be looking for it, so they'll be ready to spot dodge it. So you're spending a diamond for, like, a smallish combo. You can do that on reaction. Yeah, well, like, admittedly, I'm probably more in the category where, like, if I know someone likes to do it because I've done it to me once before, I will be looking for that at the end of a block string. Like, because I know that's coming, and then this is, well...
That's entirely
would be a decent
true,
combo
actually.
if I could do that.
I suppose, like, if I want to mix it up, I could, like...
Oh, God, yeah, you could do that. You could mix the timing on it.
Yeah.
There's do after 2 autocom hits if you wanted to keep using that. That's definitely...
I think it's in one of the replays. I think it's in the Galleon one, where I'm, like, firing laser beams, and they're like blocking and advancing between them, so that I just switch up the tempo of it to hit them again. Right, like I can do that.
Yeah. Well, again, you've kind of lightly touched on another point we're coming to in a bit, particularly with these lasers, and with some of your other skills as well, to be fair. But definitely switching up the timing is a great way to catch people out if they're, expecting this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we are. There's the preset.
Like
the other thing to note is obviously, if you come across opponents that are making you block a lot of stuff, so then doing all this kind of stuff. Don't forget that obviously brave countering, pressing that same input while you're blocking stuff, is a great way to get people off you. So
I fucked up
got
there.
knocked ages away. Yeah, you used 2 by accident, but so you've got to. I'd say each one of your diamonds is a slightly bigger commitment than you think, particularly because now you're 2 down, you take 10% more damage.
Yeah.
If you lose the last one, you take 50% more. So
I thought it was
like,
funny.
it's not something I'm warning you away from completely, because it can work, particularly if you do, as you very correctly said there, switching up the time between doing, a Raging Strike on the 2nd hit or the 3rd. And then just making sure that you have the combo out of that with whatever it is, which I don't apparently. Holy shit.
Could you reset?
But yeah, it's just it's a light kind of. Be careful when you use your diamonds, and don't always use them in the same spot. Otherwise, you will lose a diamond for the privilege of someone spot dodging it and blowing you up.
Could you reset and just hit me?
I can, yes.
Yeah, I just want to get like. Yeah, that just puts us back in neutral.
Pretty much, yeah. So if you do it again, sorry, I'll stop pressing the button.
But then, I guess, if I don't fuck it up, I can just, like, 6XL. No. Fucking...
You can either 6XL or,
I guess it's a 4-4L now, but... Yeah.
Yeah. If we count 6 as meaning forward and 4 as meaning back to remove ambiguity, then...
I guess I can
just 6XL. You can do stuff like that. You can try and 6XL. You can, even if you think someone's going to wake up with stuff, you can try and, like, just walk forward a bit and far heavy them.
True.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, in fact, if I try and do that, so if you brave count me and I just try and wake up and, like, mash some stuff... Oh, hang on, let me reset the... There we go.
I hit you there.
So, you did, yeah. So... yeah, like, something like that.
Yeah. Alright.
Like I said, it'll be a case of kind of trying to react to what your opponent... Well, not react, but trying to... Like, do it once, see what your opponent does, see if you can work off of that in future attempts at it. Kind of watch and then see if you can punish whatever they normally do, and then condition from there type thing. But, yeah. Just a little kind of note I wanted to do. It's a very nice spot dodge on this Raging Strike, and we will do more about spot dodges and rolls when I see them, because if I hope I've got this clip. There's one truly heinous set of rolls I see in one of these somewhere.
I didn't realize you could go and you could look at the really bad ones.
Oh yeah, no, I followed you here, so I can see all of them. But yeah. Anyway, hopping back over to the replay, now I've got this. Let's play the spot dodge one more time, because it's a good one. So yeah, hit by this, and then there you go. Corner combo. Could have been a situation there where we just did super at the end of that, but it's fine. We killed them anyway.
I mean,
that's Raging one.
I could have Raging Struck into that too, I think.
Oh, you totally could have actually. Yeah, there were a number of ways where you could have had that last touch been the kill as opposed to it being a 2-touch. But yeah. Okay, right. So that's replay 1 down. I'll queue replay 2 up, which is against the Scrim, which does start halfway through a round, but
yes,
that's fine.
This one I think was like, wait, I should be recording this.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, let me pause that there so we got something. But before we move on, so I just want to say, so main takeaways from that one, like how much of this can you remember? Because I want to hear it from you.
I mean, connect the Raging Strike better. Stop just sending the spear. Be a little more smart with that. More spot dodging, I guess.
Again, we'll come back to spot dodging. The main two takeaways, I think, and remember, not every match, even if you only learn one thing from it, is still fine. I mean, there are some like first to lane 10s, I can play like 20 odd games and I learn maybe like one or two things from it, or I look something up about a character that I didn't know about.
I guess a main takeaway would be don't just raw super.
Yeah, like don't raw super, don't always send spears forward. Other than that, I think you did a lot of things very right this game. Yeah, like I say, the dash L pressure, you were definitely saying was well, you kind of mentioned it, you were being more aggressive at the time. I totally agree there. Like compared to some of these where I was going to encourage you to walk forward a bit more, that was, a lot more like it.
Yeah.
You had good positional awareness on the projectiles, like you weren't just doing them kind of haphazardly, except that one time you did U projectile and it worked somehow.
I'm kind of scared that you put that one first, because I think that was my best one.
Well, like I say, I wanted to mix up the wins and losses.
That's true.
So yeah, we'll keep people guessing. So anyway, this Grimnir, let's see how we do here. Now they are a round up, but it's fine. We didn't need to see that first round. It was it was off screen.
It was off screen and it was probably embarrassing. Forget it ever happened.
True, yeah. Let's see what we do in round 2 here.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, we are starting out with 6XL.
Yeah, I was not expecting that guy to jump. That shouldn't work.
Yeah, well, it's not that it shouldn't work, it's that it shouldn't really work without prior conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really should have... Yeah, I really should have 2H'd earlier, but I think you can see me going like, oh, I fucked that up. And then I'm more aware of it.
Yeah, so this is partly what I wanted to bring up with the 2H stuff earlier. You're not doing a terrible job at 2Hing, but like you're not getting a lot off of it. So we need to put a bit of a bigger carrot on that particular stick. So
yeah,
I'm going to hop into the game again here. So we're going to do a little bit of practice with this.
Where's my controller? There it is.
Yeah, there we go. So what I want you to try and do is if you jump at me... there we go. So something like that, where I want you to get used to doing 2H and then down heavy in skill, and then like 8 or 9 heavy. So I'll just jump in. We'll see if you can get it. Oh,
that
try
was
again.
Not quick enough. And then, yeah, getting my brain to realize that the down is up, and then the second time down is not up is kind of tough. Just
well, that's one of two things, and I think the other thing is that the one I want to kind of bring up now is that you're using the skill button a lot, obviously, as just like this is what my specials are on. However, by doing that, it's something we do really need to look at. You're locking yourself out of like 3/4 of your character's special moves.
Really?
Yeah, so by pressing just neutral skill, you're getting light laser, which is the same as pressing skill and light. If you press skill and medium, you get medium laser. Or skill and heavy, you get the EX version, and skill and U, you get the ultimate version. So what you kind of did in that like 2H there was you did just down and skill, which gets you the light version, which can only follow up twice. Yeah, so I've seen you do it a lot with with the spear. Like you're kind of treating it almost a bit like kind of Smash, which is like, oh, I have like a side B and a down B, like I have a side special and a down special. And true, but I really, if there's one like main takeaway of that, it's that I need you to start using some of Zeta's other specials. There's a couple of really good places where we can use them, and I'll bring this up again later when they appear. But one of them is right here, where like we need this to really cash out on that, because you're not using down special at any other points. The cooldown doesn't matter. Really. Unless someone jumps at you 7 times in a row, in which case, I guess, you know what, fair enough, they got you.
You know what?
Like, you should,
egg on me.
You should also admit I ran out of cooldowns to hit you with.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very bad at, like, remembering, oh yeah, I can hold another button and do this.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure how it is, obviously, on your controller setup, how easy it is to hit multiple buttons at the same time.
It's easy as hell. Why am I forgetting it?
Well, if it's easy as hell, and that's the Because I was worried that your skill button was going to be like on some weird thing that would be really hard for you to hit all the buttons, so we'd have to rebind your controls.
It's on my right shoulder button.
Oh, yeah, it's a right shoulder, and I
why
should
the
have
fuck
got like
am I forgetting that I can do
buttons.
this?
Yeah. Because
Although I will say
you know,
sometimes I'm clearly like scared of using the cooldown in the wrong spot, but maybe I should just fuck around and get punished for it so I learn. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's occasional times where the cooldowns, you know, are maybe going to matter, but let's be real here. How many times in these matches have you gone, I need down skill here?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 0.
Hold on. God damn it. Does this not share a cooldown with this?
No. So,
Game changer.
The down special one where you go up, has a separate cooldown to the, like, the, like, side special one where you go forward. They're 2 separate moves. They just look almost exactly the same except the angles.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Well, in which case, congratulations, I've doubled the amount of special moves you have.
Awesome. I mean, just like, could you try jumping at me? I'm just gonna try this.
Yeah. Almost, you did something very funky, actually. You got, like, up, down, up, which,
Yeah, that was like a double tap, but at least, even if I fucked that up, I got the last one. So
Yeah. Like, we'll do it a couple more times, make sure you've got it in your blood, as it were.
That's a
You can also just straight anti-air with that, but the 2H gives you a bit more upper body invuln.
Yeah.
So it's better at beating other jump-ins.
I'm more concerned with, like, getting this right. Like, I know that I can 2H. I know I can do the windmill.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can certainly practice it that way. There we go. There we go! See, and now you've got, like, a lot more damage off of that. You're also in a much better position than your opponent, because, like, you know, even with you walking, I'm minus 26, and you're a decent distance away from me, so...
Yeah. You're like,
in fact, let me just double-check the frame data on that.
Something that I would have realized on my own, I don't think.
Yeah. So let's do it one more time, and then I just want to... Once you, like, do that, just drop to the ground, and let's just see. Yeah, nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, I am... minus fucking 7 billion.
One more time, just so I can pay attention to how much health that takes out of you.
Aye. Oh.
Okay, another one where I actually do it.
I didn't do the counter hit. Let me try again. There we go. Now, because Zeta is occasionally a bit of an inconsistent beast, so sometimes, if in a situation like that, you might have to realize that the third one isn't going to connect and do straight up instead of up and forward. But don't worry if you miss that third one, honestly. The point is you're still getting way more off of. Let's see if we can get a clean version. If I jump in again. There we go.
Nope.
Oh, almost.
I guess this is my homework for the week. God damn it.
Yeah. You can set bots to, like, jump and be counter-hit as well. Which it definitely is handy if you muck about and train them out a bit. I can always show you where that is.
I know this already.
Ah, cool. Oh, don't forget the 2H first. Oh, that was to the side.
This game takes a lot of mental RAM, man. That is not
it does.
the one.
Yeah. Do you realize why I was struggling trying to UG through this now?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. I was like, oh dear God.
I play bullet hell games. I can fucking do this.
Yeah, there we are. So that's what, like... yeah, like a solid 3k bit of damage there. And yeah, it's definitely something you want to be focusing on. And then, yeah, if you try and jump in as well, is that, like, Oh, sorry, you want to say something?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how I do this into the air. Does it have to connect for that?
No, you can just do the other follow-up songs you're fast enough about it.
Okay,
I believe the same applies to...
Can I not advance backwards with this? Is kind of what I'm wondering.
I don't know what happened there.
No, I can. Okay. You just kind of have to match that shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's omnidirectional, so make sure you're doing that. But yeah, so
I guess there's a rhythm to it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a rhythm to it, and there's sort of like variances within that rhythm, so you can either do it like as fast as possible.
This is a rhythm game.
You can delay it. So you see how, like, the first time I was being super, like, quick with it, and the second time I was waiting for like as long as I could. I'm slightly too long at the last one there.
Okay.
Which is,
That's just practice,
again, we're
I
not going to
guess.
worry about it now, but it's a core part
Yep.
of Zeto combo theory. And God, I wish these fuckers would note the combos properly, but I'm not going to go on that rant now. It's not important. But God, can you tell me, Zeta mains, if the third hit of like a Spear Armess is meant to hit or not for the combo to work, as opposed to just figure it out, Lamau? Oh. But yeah, anyway.
Hit the combo, idiot.
Yeah, just hit the one-frame link. What's the issue? Oh, congratulations on picking the only character in the game who still has one-frame links, by the way.
I don't know what that means. I'm scared.
So, basically, it means that for some of Zeta's, like, super optimal combos, like, I think she gets one off of, God, I can't remember now. I think it's, like, counter hit. I have not got this once so far, but you can kind of do that, and then you're meant to be able to get a close medium, but the close medium has to be frame perfect. Like, you have to hit that in the right 60th of a second, otherwise the combo drops. It's just like, no, please.
I'm gonna be so real. This will not happen.
Yeah, no, I know it won't happen because it hasn't happened to me either. But luckily, like as I think I said when you were picking up Zeta, that's the hyper-optimal stuff, but they've brought the stuff that doesn't require that bullshit a lot more in line, so it only does like a couple of hundred less damage. Oh my god, that's a huge raid. Lazy Ruin with 29 people. Hello there.
Oh my god. Hi, welcome in.
Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well. If you need to raid and run, then that's totally fine. How was your stream? I'm currently teaching Morgana over here how to play Grand Blue. It's a series I run called The Dojo, where I teach people fighting games because I really like fighting games. I need to get more people into them. Oh.
I mean, you do have this thing you do where you're like, this is thing I like. Hello, person I like. I'm gonna teach you thing I like.
Yeah, like I'm gonna strap you to a chair and do this. I will have to raid and go, but yeah, I'm always down for more people into Grand Blue. Hell
yeah.
And yeah, that's totally fine. I've also just realized I never booted up StreamerBot before stream, so the latest Raider thing hasn't updated. Oops. I will fix that.
That is what we in the business call an étoblé.
Streamer so-and-so got my goal of 3rd place on the Galleon leaderboard. Oh, damn. So you're like GM Galleon?
Oh,
Hell
damn.
Yeah. Damn. That's some real stuff right there. Oh, I would... Yeah, I mean, hell, if you're ever stopping by one of my other Grand Blue streams, I definitely, yeah, definitely wouldn't mind playing you. As a humble, just about Gold Master Charlotta.
This man knows
Yeah.
ball, and by ball I mean Charlotta.
Yeah, she is the ball. she will never not be balling. Potato Galleon is an awful MU for Potato. Yeah, there's a lot of bad matchups for Potato. You just kind of grin and bear it. Or at least I do. But yeah. So
All
what
right.
we were just going over, Morn, do you want to show off your new anti-air combo for people who just raided in?
Sure, that's no pressure. Why
Yeah,
not?
no pressure. Just like extra 30 people in here.
Sure.
Even
that's
Potato
no
is a
pressure.
bad MU for Potato. Yeah, true. Right,
Let's
I'll
see
be
it.
jumping now.
I
There
missed
you
the
go.
last one, but still.
You missed the last one? Yeah. But the point is that eventually, I think if you do that enough times, you'll be able to kind of course correct into going straight up instead of up and forward.
When I've done
That'll
that,
come with time.
When I've done that 80 times in training mode off stream, I'll get it.
Yeah, yeah. 22H91 is probably better. Yeah, you're right, Chrono, in that like that's probably you can do 22H like 9-1 into like other follow-up stuff, but like currently to kind of show you where we're at, I'm gonna jump back to the replay we were looking at here. So
Oh,
Morn is
God.
quite new to the game.
Oh god,
so...
we're gonna show this specific replay to the raid. Alright. Strap it.
Yeah, I couldn't have raided before the Bleeding Arm there. But yeah, so currently our kind of like our anti-air stuff looks a bit like
I think
it's
if you
around here
rewind
somewhere.
a little bit, you can see it.
Did I go past it? Am I stupid?
No, we saw it before we. It's why we went back.
Oh,
Or did you already? I think
don't know, I've
it's
lost it.
about
But-
here.
it might be hit. Yeah, there it is. Right, 20 seconds. Okay, I'll do a couple of seconds before context, or not. Apparently, I lied. There we go. But yeah, so currently our anti-air kind of combo is just this, which is great that we're getting 2 H's, but we just want to add a little more to it, and then we'll build on combos and that later. Oh, Grim and Zeta are characters I play. Hell yeah. 2M and Fire Muse. Yeah, like there's a lot of kind of good pokes now. I've been doing my best to kind of instill the fact that Zeta has decent far range buttons. So yeah, using them is cool and groovy. But yeah, let's see what else we can pick up from this replay. Okay, good couple of pokes there. Good catch on the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, he used the time stone. That's not your fault.
Yes, I think in that moment it's just like, oh, am I?
We have another wake up super, and it worked. But you know what I'm gonna say?
This should not work, and I agree with you.
Well, it's not that it should never work. It can work as a surprise option. It should not be your go-to.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not reliable.
Like, it's like cheesecake for every meal. It like,
but
don't do that.
I will say though, like I am reading my opponent a little here. This guy's not blocking a whole lot, so I think that's why that works. But no, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, and you are definitely right on the kind of like, getting things, getting a decent read on your opponent. Like you read the kind of roll in where he's obviously not blocking, and again, if I'm not sure if it's this replay where we'll see the rolls, but they're coming. I think
it's probably
Galleon.
I
just watched that one and didn't clean it. It might be the Galleon one.
It's probably please. I need to get closer.
Yeah. Okay. I got that. 2 to H 9th. Oh yeah, 3. I knew what you meant, Chrono. Yeah. But yeah. What do we? Where was I? Oh yeah. So we've bopped him with the super. Oop. I've skipped forward instead of playing.
That's a spoiler.
Somehow. Spoilers. How far did I skip ahead? What the? Oh, there's the super.
Like
right.
20 seconds. Or
I
like
tried
15.
to hit play. I don't know what the fuck happened. But okay, there we are anyway. Okay, that's fine. Like a slightly unfortunate scuffle. That's super unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think you got crossed up a couple of times here. So I have explained to you what a cross up is, right?
Explain it again if you have.
So, basically, you see how you're in the corner. You're expecting his attacks to hit so you're on the right hand side of him. Yeah. So this implies that a lot if you're holding back to block. Obviously, if you're using the block button, I think it just switches for you automatically. But he's jumped over you, so now you're on the left hand side of him. So you need to be holding left to block instead of right. So yeah, it happens a lot with manual blocking where you'll get cheeky little situations like this where people will try and jump over you and hit the side of you that would mean you're holding forward instead of holding back now, if that makes sense.
I think when this is recorded, I'm using the block button a bunch.
Okay,
but then I tried to like.
Could also just been a very late 2H attempt then, yeah.
More after this, yeah.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah, that happens. Like, it was still not a bad round, you know. I mean, look at his health.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't get perfected. It wasn't a wash. Right, let's see what we've got for the next one, which I think we do get the full game of.
There is a moment in here where where there's something okay. I'm like, okay, we need to look at this.
Okay, yeah, corner combo from him. That's fine. I did notice a roll in there, but again, we'll get to it. Okay, this is something I do want to point out. 66M on Zeta. Let me hop back over to the video game for a second. And let us know when you're in.
I am here.
Alright, so if you block this low...
yeah.
So it's -8 on block. Now, that normally means that obviously if I run right up to you and do it, you should be able to just press light and there's like not much else I can do about it. I just have to eat shit for that. If I do it slightly further away... So actually, you just press like mash light after you block this. Just to kind of prove a point. Yeah, and you see how punish appeared on the right?
Yeah.
That means you were hitting me while I was recovering from that move. There's fuck all I can do about it. Oh, hi there, Pixel. Oops, Super Late. What did we cover by now? We covered using different strengths of specials, doing a basic anti-air combo, and there was something else.
Stop doing this. This is cringe.
Oh yeah, don't always send spear. That was it.
Sometimes it's okay if it connects, but also I need to do this more.
Yeah, and get out of there if it doesn't hit. But yeah, the thing I wanted to teach you about 66M specifically is if you block low again,
Yeah.
let's do the same thing. So you wake up and you like mash buttons. See how this doesn't hit me this time?
Why?
So it's all to do with spacing. So if I hit the super close to you, I'm -8 and I'm in your face. Your fastest button is going to kill me. If I do it slightly further out, so that I'm further away from you, okay, I'm -8, but you don't have a button that's fast enough with that range. Like, remember, you're far heavy. It's not like your first active frame is like 9.
Hold on.
So if I mean, if you block this, then try it.
If you block this, he says, hitting me again. Wait.
We'll get it one day.
There we go. Okay. Just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm completely fine. So the thing I wanted to note about this is, first off, one, if this 66M gets blocked, don't press any buttons. It's not your turn. And second off, always try and hit, if you're going to use 66M, try and hit it from, like, the tip of its range, so that you don't get blasted for getting it blocked.
I just want to check, like...
yeah, you can try and space them out, and then I'll try and mash, like, fast button.
We have an advantage here. There are squares on the... We're getting into some Final Fantasy things here. There are squares on this floor. These are... These can be distance markers, so...
Yeah. There's a reason why most fighting games... I guess this is Granblue version, but most fighting games have a stage that's just a giant fucking, like, grid.
Yes.
So you can,
so,
like, visualize that.
So
that didn't hit.
Yeah, so about 2 squares between us here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was a little too close.
Sense.
There we go, that was perfect.
Yeah, so just about where it starts to zoom out.
Yeah, thereabouts. Oh.
Fight the dust. Okay.
That's the it also helps people with bad PC not lag like crazy, although with modern Arc 6 games, the VFX, the problems, usually not the stage, unless it's like White House Reborn. That's true, yeah. Yeah. God, I remember the days of, like, to reduce the lag, we had Lena... I say I remember the days. I've heard of the days. I was not part, of the old BlazBlue days where we had, like, 20 stages. Yep.
Okay, so I'm just, like, doing measurements in my head. So 3 dashes backwards is maximum range. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Beatrix's fire looks exactly the same. I guess it kind of does. Yeah, they both do this kick thing. But, you know, I remember the days in the old BlazBlue stages where there was, like, 20 stages and you could only use 2 of them because the rest were too laggy for online.
That is insane, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, so, like, my fast buttons don't reach you and my far buttons are too slow to hit you, so you at least block them if you just walk back.
Yeah.
Oop. Yeah, so a couple of little notes on that. But yeah, something you should be aware of with the 66M. Also, at this point, I realize I'm starting to pile a fair bit on you because we've been going for like an hour or so. We are going to go more. I'm going to pile more on you, but don't be afraid to, like, you know, look back at this and,
I have my
later and just take it on piece by piece. Yeah.
But okay. You want to switch back over?
Yes, I think we shall.
Yeah. This is really good. This is not something I realized in the slightest.
Yeah, because like 66M is a good, cheeky little kind of like low for Zeta, but it's a handle with care button.
I'm feeling bad about info dumping you, but we do have 3 more books. I mean, welcome to the dojo. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna just like I'm gonna teach you as much as I can these, you know, like 3 or so hours, and we're just gonna rock and roll with it from there.
I will say, because I don't know what you brought for show and tell, I'm so scared that my answer is gonna be, yeah, when this is when this game happened, it's 3 in the morning. It's a
Oh.
possibility.
I mean, I can see what times these were played at my time, but
Okay.
luckily it doesn't because I start
You're
the
an hour
replays
ahead of
here. I
me.
don't think it doxes them, so we're good. We're good. Oh. But yeah, let's see how the rest of this Grimnir match plays out.
Mhm.
That was okay. I think it was another interesting thing here. I want to just check it. So we got the double spear lunge forward, which happened to work this time. Actually, maybe you could have caused me if you went back because he was trying to jump over you.
Yeah,
but
I think if I went back here, I would take advantage back.
you might do. It depends if he'd landed and was able to block or not. Because obviously, if he blocks spear, that's a bad time for you.
True.
Yeah, so we've got this. We've got... Yeah, okay, so we've got roll in on heavy Grimnir spear.
I think here
Which...
I'm just struggling to get out of the corner. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah. No, to be fair, it's not the worst. Like, I can see the theory behind it, but we'll come more onto this later. But rolls are a lot slower than you'd think, and you need to remember that you are playing. You're not playing Dark Souls. You're not John Dark Souls. Roll 7 times in a row isn't the wave here. Like, oh. When hit roll, do close light or throw. Yeah, exactly. So like, if you get a situation like this, I think you can either close light or throw because you're like right next to him. You don't want to press anything slower than that.
Yeah.
Um,
Here, absolutely, I should throw.
yeah, yeah. Like I think there was a little gap where you could have if you'd done it right away, but there was a little hesitation. Then he loads you into this, and it's like, okay, yeah.
This is
Like
just...
it's not a.
Yeah.
This is one isn't a bad roll, but it's setting up to what
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Galleon replay next. I'm going to switch the order up from the playlist and then be like, yeah.
Okay.
We'll show that off. Okay, he's installed, but he's in rank C. He doesn't know what to do with that. He can't handle all that.
Now I want to go back, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what I'm thinking here.
Uh-huh.
If we just go to the jump...
Yep.
I
saw a far light in there.
Yeah.
Or a close light, sorry.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, but I know that the immediate thought afterwards is that should have been a 2H.
Yep, it should
That
have
would have
been.
gotten me out of this.
Absolutely, yeah. One thing I will say, though, because obviously you were in the corner a lot there.
Yeah. This is the first time I ever fought this character, FYI.
Also, yeah, so it's totally fine. You can do that. Yeah. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff in a chat about roll being upper body invuln and that, which is all very true. Yeah, we tried to see how that's so me. I still struggle pressing close light versus random ass jump ins, the reflex. Yeah. Out of interest, Chrono, do you play any like Strive? Because I know jab anti-airs are meant to be like really good over there. But yeah, I remember when I played Strive a lot and then I came over to this. Maybe it's a soul habit. Oh, it's absolutely, yeah. If it's a soul, then like either, jab or I think 5k on him is like pretty good. 6p is the premier habit anti-air there. This is true, yeah. But I know some people do like to jab or like 5k in that game. But regardless.
Fighting games are so fascinating to me because you'll talk to someone who plays the game like the same game as you, but you're like, okay, but which mini game do you play? Because most of the time, I feel it less with this game, but most of the time it's like, yeah, you pick up a new guy that you're playing a different game. It's on the same skeleton, but it's a different game.
Yeah, and there's obviously, there's different characters you can approach different games with, like the system mechanics. There's different games for changing different system mechanics. There's there's the same basic principles, but a ton of variety in that. Yeah, exactly. Pixels are like, okay, but what flavor did you pick for the ice creams? Yeah.
That's a really good analogy. Yeah, Mint never clicked with me.
Oh no, I'm always a Stracciatella kind of guy because only 3 people have heard of it. But
yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's a bit like white chocolate, but a bit less like kind of a bit less overpoweringly sweet than white chocolate.
No,
that's cinema. Hell yeah, we got a ball knower in chat.
My go-to ice cream is just vanilla, but with caramel dip, which I think explains why I picked Zeta.
Makes sense. Like, I see it. I see it. Zeta is vanilla with caramel. I can, yeah. You know what? It tracks.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Right. So if we're in the video game here, so you're spending a lot of your meter on like wake up supers and that.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily the best way to do things. I was gonna say, if you want an alternative option for ways to get out of, like, if people are just pressing on you in the corner a lot. So if you just try and, like, do some dash Ls and some other stuff on me, what you can do is...
I'm mixing you up.
There we go.
Oh! See, in the... After I recorded these games, like 2 days later, I did start to use, this a lot more.
Yeah. Now, you can use H Rhapsody. Rhapsody being the name of this back special.
Yeah.
And it has follow-ups, as you've probably seen. You know, there's the light one, your medium one, your heavy one, where she flies into the air. U-Rhapsody is good, but it can be a bit of a liability. You can explode for it, and it doesn't beat throws. This is true. The same can be said of H-Rhapsody. The reason why I'm possibly advocating for U-Rhapsody over H-Rhapsody here is that, one, we're not using our meter for anything else at the minute, so we may as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, outside of random supers, which we could do with doing a bit less of, and maybe this will help curtail that. And B, with H-Rhapsody, so there's two parts to it. There's the bit where you go into the armor stance, and then you have to press a follow-up. As someone who has been trying to use Rhapsody in his own gameplay and fucking sucks at it, because
it is really tricky.
Yeah, I feel like maybe this is just a skill issue on my part. Zeta's in chat, because I think a couple of you said you played Zeta. Do let me know if it's just Artie you have I diagnose you with skill issue.
Artie, I diagnose you with Charlemagne. It's terminal.
Yeah, like, I always feel like either I press the follow-up too fast and I don't get the armor, or I press it too slow, and then between the armor and me doing the follow-up, they just block and punish me. The good thing about the U version is that if you like get the armor, the follow-up is automatic. So, like, I don't have to do anything for that.
Really?
It's just you're off me. Yeah.
Huh.
It's just a bit more, in my eyes, consistent as a get the fuck off me option.
This is new information.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought I had to, like, do the timing for this, but no. If they're wailing on me, I guess I can just, like...
you literally just, rip that.
Yeah, please leave.
Because, like, it's not saying much because this is still punishable, but it's so much less punishable than if, like, this gets blocked.
Yeah. For that.
Like, if we just analyze some frame data here, so if I do this and I miss, I'm like, okay, I'm like minus 60. It's not great. But if I do this, super and it's blocked, yeah. Like, let's just see what the frame data says. Don't press anything. Minus 21, really?
Really?
Oh, I guess this is because it's taking minus 63 from the start of the move, but it's not counting the portion of that where it's armored. Oh, that's just the Rhapsody experience. I think if you can't punish with follow-up, try not doing one. It's technically a 50-50 if you strike or delay turns it. I never considered just armoring it and then not doing anything. That's...
Everything is a 50-50 if you ball hard enough.
You kind of need to know what they're going to do before you EX Rhapsody and toss the follow-up as a read. Yeah, exactly, which I feel like, you know, at a beginner level, can be a bit difficult. So if we're using it as a get-off-me option, just use the U version.
Yeah, like, it's good to know that I can do this.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. I should be, like, spending meter on other things than finishers. Right? Even if it's just, like... That is like a truck.
Yeah, it hits like a truck, and also, this is something we're not going to get onto this lesson, but when we come to talk about offense, the really important thing about this is that also hard knockdowns, which sets up a lot of Zeta's bullshit. So
this may be getting ahead a little bit. What's the difference between a hard and a soft knockdown?
So a soft knockdown, you can, like, tech forwards or backwards, so you get up faster and you can affect the direction. A hard knockdown, you're just fucking stuck on the floor and I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
One is not recoverable.
Essentially, and you're also generally down for longer on hard knockdowns. So what you can do with a lot of her U follow-ups is you can do this, and then it's just like, wee, free pogo bullshit. Like it's a guaranteed way to set that up, but it's not something we want to talk about now because again, this is neutral focus. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
I will
rather
say,
than,
I do not know when to jump, so I just never do it.
Which isn't a terrible idea, like, because if you jump too much, you know, you will die for it by getting too H.
Yeah. I guess I'm focusing more on like learning to punish, but that's getting a that's getting away from the point we were making, I think.
Yeah. Oh wait, do you get? Oh, that's interesting, Chrono. I didn't know that. So, sorry. Just hit my like if I jump and then do the U Rhapsody again, just hit me out of it. Okay.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, no, you did. Sorry, I just if you're cracked, you get a -8 safe jump side swap from you. That's crazy. Sorry, I'm it's a bit above us, but basically some people in chat are saying if you land this, then you get a really good opportunity to jump because you can like jump on someone if this lands. But like I say, for now we'll just keep it as like you can still do this and then just do like a dash L or something. Like,
yeah, I don't think my brain is expanded enough.
Yeah, like I say, that's probably something more for the offense lesson, you know, when we get into like advantage state and how we crack people open when they're blocking.
Okay.
But yeah, for now, like I say, if you're ever struggling against someone who feels like they're just pressing a million buttons and you can't like ever poke out normally, that's your friend.
Okay. Like it's not on the footage I sent you, but I have been trying to like do more of this and this.
Yeah, which is good, and at a higher level where you don't want to spend meter on your reversals, you do want to do that, but you have to kind of know how to pilot the follow-ups, and like I said, that's something I still haven't worked out. Or Brave Counter, that's the other very good point, actually, Pixel. Thanks for bringing that up. The other thing you can do, if you don't have 50 meter, or you just don't want to spend 50 meter because you're trying to, like, super someone at some point, is if you... don't forget your Brave Counter, which you talked a little bit about earlier, but, like, that's a perfectly valid reason to spend a diamond. And then, you know, get in and do some other stuff afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, so if I make you block it here, and then... There we go. Don't forget to space that. You've got to block that. You were right near me.
That was supposed to be a 2-2L. The 6-6L even.
Yeah. Yeah, because 2-2L do this. But... Oh.
Just do that again, and I will not fuck it up this time. I fucked it up this time. Excellent.
Powerful. We'll get it. Like I said, there's no rush.
Actually, that may be like too far for me to do that, but I don't know.
Yeah. Can't always accidentally BC bait any second and return to being a genius. Oh. But yeah. So a couple of little things on defense there, like which we'll dip our toes into a little bit. We'll do a kind of more in-depth lesson on defense again in the future weeks.
Yep.
But a couple of little things that, you know, are worth pointing out. And also another good reason why I wanted you to stop just using, like, the skill button by itself and use different versions of stuff for skills, because, you know, your heavy versions are good for combos, your U versions are good, your U version of that Rhapsody is good for getting people off you. There's definitely stuff you can work with there. Right. So let us get back to the replays.
Yes.
Or the rest of this Grimnir one.
We are not at the point yet where I'm like, where I want to analyze what I'm doing wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what that point is.
I think it's the very end of this set, but we'll see. That's
okay,
unfortunate.
nice attempt on the 2H. You were just a bit too early, but the theory was 1000% here.
That's just unfortunate timing.
Yeah, but no, you had him dead to rights. And now I'd hope after this lesson, if you manage to actually land this, you'd have the EX like Spears follow up, and like this man would be like, "Oh fuck, I'm never jumping again."
Yeah, and then I get
which is great because if he's not jumping, he's in laser range.
True, but yeah, if I can land that from like this side of the screen, then he's like halfway, most of the way to the corner, right?
Also true, yeah, you probably get a decent amount of corner carry off of that. Very much so. Everyone is always in either far M, laser, or 2H range. This is true. There are 3 states of matter. Oh. Yeah, so we get that. Cheeky little cross-up again.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
More
find
of
an
the stuff
opening
where-
here.
Yeah. Get more of this stuff where... There's the 2H. No follow-up at the minute, but we only just learnt it. It's fine. Good interrupt there. Not sure if he just crossed you up and that's where you got, like, the projectile. Slightly late 2H, maybe?
Yeah, I think I just
Yeah,
choked
okay, so
at the end of that.
Yeah, no, I think, honestly, if you'd have, like... If we had a slightly more consistent anti-airs, and maybe the occasional, like, Brave counter when he's, like, pressuring you with stuff, or you Rhapsody, very different game all of a sudden, because you've basically got answers to, the 2 things he's doing.
Alright, so I want to look at this a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like... Just, he reverses it on me. I hit him out of this.
Yep.
Get grabbed, idiot.
Right, so, wake up throws.
What do I do here?
So, the answer is you mistimed your, light.
Okay.
So, this is a good time to teach you about knockdowns, actually. So I'm going to flip us back over to the game. So, if you get knocked down, like let's say if I do a sweep here, I assume you're back in the game. You can see this, by the way?
I am here. Yes.
Cool, yep. So, if you get knocked down, there's a lot of time where I can freely do whatever I want. So, you know, I can do all this, and then you could, while you're getting up, the goal of, one of the main things you can do off of that is you can do what's called a meaty attack. So
I've
a
heard
meaty
this
is...
terminology.
Yeah, it's very common across basically every fighting game. And Pixel is popping the fuck off that we're learning about meaties. After 10,000 years! Oh. So a meaty attack is essentially...
85 streams.
Oh, she was doing them, but without the license. Oh. Do you remember how, I think it's in like the first couple of lessons? Are you going to teach safe jabs? Safe jabs I might leave for the offense lesson, but they are kind of in a similar vein, so I can explain what they are at least. So basically, do you remember how I said every move can be split into 3 portions? There's the startup frames, which is, you know, how long it takes a move to come out. The active frames, which are the portion of the move where it actually hits things, and the recovery frames, which is the recovery, you know, what you do after the swing. A meaty attack is essentially timing a move so that all of your startup frames happen while they're getting up. So you essentially give yourself a frame 1 active move.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you if I do this right and you wake up throw.
Wait.
Not quite. I didn't get punished. Yeah. So just there you go. Do you see how it says counter on what it did for a second there on the left side of the screen? That's because I hit you out of the start of your throw, and I can do this with a much slower button as well. So I'll try and do it with heavy.
Ow.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see where I can see why it's called that.
Yeah, it's like even though throw is way faster than like a heavy button, because I did all of the startup of that heavy while you were taking a dirt nap, it doesn't matter. I now have the frame 1 heavy, and I'm going to kill you with it if you press a button.
I will say, like, there's a lot of I'm just gonna hit you real quick. Like, I will accidentally go into this, right? When I mean
the
to
low,
do,
yeah.
When I mean to do this. But in a situation where I knock you down, my immediate thought as of right now is, get the fuck back up so I can hit you some more.
Oh, yeah, and that's kind of a good instinct. Like, all you got to do is just wait for people to get back up and time it slightly. So I think close medium is probably a pretty good button to do this with. But you can do it with close heavy as well on certain knockdowns, but close medium will probably be a bit more universal. Or close light if it's like a weird knockdown and you have to like run up to get to people. But yeah, doing stuff like that. So if you do sweep and then I'm just going to mash throw and wake up, and then you just practice trying to... Yeah, there you are. So you got me there.
I mean, that was mashing, but like...
Ah, that time you mistimed it. Yeah, see, mashing is not that because you'll only get it some of the time.
Yes.
You've got to learn how to time this. It's less hard than you think it is. Once you kind of get the knack of it. So remember, you got to knock me down first. So just do 2U, which is your sweep.
Oh, 2U. Okay, okay.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, slightly too early on the close heavy. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like decent at noticing when their iframes are done.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that Grand Blue's a nice game and that get-up timings are standard across the whole cast, and there's no one... there are characters in other games
nice.
where either the timings are variable, or you have some bastard characters like Robo-Kai, who can... they have an option to either get up normally, or they spend an extra second on the floor talking shit for the express purpose of messing up people's timing.
Oh my god, I mean...
Which is hilarious, but also... Damn it, plus R Robo-Kai.
I mean, like, this game just makes you get up, right?
Yeah.
I've played games where it's just like, no, I'm just gonna lie here, fuck you, I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh, that's the Smash special. I used to do that, like, so much, where, like, you get knocked down, and I just lie there, and then as soon as someone gets near me, I just like, and I press get up attack? You fool.
I get knocked down, I'm not gonna get up again.
Oh. Yeah, I get knocked down, and I'm just gonna, like, chill. Yeah, so the soft knockdowns have variable get-up timing, hard knockdowns don't.
Okay.
But it is standardized on, like, XR and plus R, yeah. So, yeah, hard knockdowns, so that's your sweep. I believe your 6-6M. Oh, no, 6-6M's soft. Okay. Because you could tech out of that. Do you see how you hopped back? You press the button on that one?
Yeah.
Or I'll see if I can... So if you 6-6M me... Yeah, you see how it says recovery and I, like, vaulted backwards? That's because it's a soft knockdown and they're much harder to, like, do meters on. Whereas that's a hard knockdown. I can't do shit about that. I'm just like, help!
There we go.
Oh god, I got 6-6H, help.
There we go. I mean, like,
obligatory.
that kind of knocks me away from you, but I guess I'm still in this raid. I'm just gonna keep practicing you raid.
Yeah. In obligatory, why the fuck do characters have character-specific face-up and face-down get-up timings? Yeah, fucking Tekken. Why is that a thing? Oh, not quite.
Hold on, just reset maybe? So I'm not just doing this in the corner? That is the wrong one. If I just...
There you go.
Yes.
I was slandering Exod with that, but fair enough. Oh, I didn't know Exod had that. I know Lean Tekken does. I know Virtua Fighter does.
Oh, thank you, Vile. That really helps, actually. I'm gonna do that.
You might mean I think the chamber into throw and wake up. Yeah, also another excellent point by Vile there. Yeah, see, training mode menus and bots are so overwhelming when you don't know what any of the shit does. Once you know, I just need a couple of these options to practice these certain scenarios. Like, I guarantee you, right, if you practice, like, your meaties and your, like, counter anti-air combos on a bot, you will be better than most S-rank players. Like, I'm not kidding.
Pressure, but okay. Oh, he got me.
Yeah, slightly too early. Doing it that with 6-6H is definitely bold because it's a very slow move.
Should I just be doing...
You can do dash light, but that was a bit too early.
Yeah, okay. What's like optimal here?
So if you mash throw on wake up here, I actually just think run up like a medium might be.
Oh, just like not just
not any dashing buttons, but literally just run up, get right close to someone, and tap medium.
That, but like timing it correctly.
Yeah, later than that. There you go, counter.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, that's probably the easiest thing to do. And yeah, for now we will, like I say, I think that's a really good thing to point out about knockdowns. I can't remember how we got on knockdowns and meaties.
Because I was wondering what I should do.
Oh, after
when
that
he wakes up and grabs me by the face. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, if he does that, that normally means that you've mistimed a meaty or like a wake up setup of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah. Exile has a bunch of hilariously incoherent shit. There is because Exile is based on reload. Oh, yeah. God, multi-directional. Do you ever remember Danger Time? That was a funny mechanic. But yeah. Let's get back to our replays here. Oh, so actually, I think we've done with the Grimnir one.
Yes, we are.
and
I rewound to get to that moment.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna queue the Galleon one up next. I'm also gonna make sure that I've got stream on the right.
It's
there we go,
time
so I can
for
actually see
Dark
what's
Souls,
going on.
I think.
I think it's time for Dark Souls. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here we are. I get someone who's almost in A here, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This one I chose.
and we should, because I think this is one
Yeah.
I recorded. Oh, no. Well, either I recorded it and I forgot to turn inputs on like a dummy, or...
This one's me.
No, this one's you. Okay, fair enough then. Right. Yeah, well,
Also,
we'll
if you-
get into this one. We'll see how we feel.
If you mouse over, ad for my YouTube channel in the corner.
Yeah, subscribe to Morgana VTuber stuff. Oh. So we have seen it once already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for a second, but like...
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. I kind of see the vision. That was interesting.
That was a misinput into something
worked,
better. Yeah. And here I'm just like, I should just run up and grab. What am I doing here?
Yep. We got a second roll in there. We're
Yeah.
not John Dark Souls yet, but...
I picked this one because I know that this is all the bad habits that we need to squash.
yeah.
I can't just show up like,
There's a roll.
here's the one where I did well. This is the one where the description on the video says this is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, we could have picked up off of that. We could have picked up off of that, and we had the double roll in. Okay.
I don't know why I did that at all.
I know we're gonna say it later, but I'm gonna pop the cork on the rolling stuff now.
Yeah.
Because I've been holding it over everyone's head for a long while. Oh, I hate Galleon. I don't know. I don't mind her, but I don't feel like I play enough against her to have developed a hatred of her. Like, everyone tells me that it's a terrible matchup, but then again, I'm also the kind of crazy motherfucker who thinks Charlotte has a good matchup in the Vast, and everyone tells me that's awful as well, so fucking who knows.
I did, the first time I fought against Galleon, I had someone who would spam her, like, jump thigh crush move.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
did learn, you have to fucking duck for that?
Yes, it's one of the funny,
Stupid.
like, hooligan type grabs. Do you know who else has a funny grab where she's airborne, but if you stand block her, she grabs you?
Who?
The fucking potato.
Ah, I see. Yeah, see,
she
you don't
jumps
see
at
an
you.
issue, because you play the short character.
No, I think this
You
is
don't
fine.
have to
I think
duck.
that's funny. Yeah, just don't stand block the move where I'm clearly airborne. It's that simple. I know every other bit of muscle memory is telling you to stand block that, but that's what I want you to do. Oh. But yeah, so rolls and spot dodges, we're going to talk about both here.
Yeah.
I imagine maybe you're using this a lot more because you're using the block button a lot more to block.
At this
They're
point
a
in
lot
time, yes.
more situational than you think.
Yeah, at this point in time. And I think this... Not necessarily this matchup, but... Like, throughout this, I realized I shouldn't be using the block button. I should be actually learning how to block with proper inputs.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say there's definitely merits to using the, traditional blocking system over the block button. For a start off, it's more versatile, so if you ever decide to pick up and pick a different fighting game, you're not limited to... I think just Mortal Kombat's the only other one that has a blocking button, and also that involves you having to play Mortal Kombat, which, ew.
I will not be doing that. I'm gonna be so real.
Yeah. No disrespect to my Mortal Kombat what the fuck? Mortal Kombat fans, but it's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I've never been an NRS gamer personally, but hey, if it's your cup of tea, good for you. I use a traditional method just because I have to use my pinky for my block button. Yeah, I like to think of the block button for me personally as a spot dodge and roll button, as opposed to one I use generally for blocking. But there are obviously some situations where it's really good, like you're playing against a Narmire or a Kag who can teleport from full screen behind you. Then it's kind of nice just to be able to hold a button. It doesn't matter which side of you they appear on, you're blocking.
I do think the block button is better for my twitch reflexes than, like, down block. Or, like, walking backwards. If I'm in a really, like... If I'm blocking something, like, as I'm noticing it, I'm probably gonna, like, you know, if I'm in a tight situation, like, against the Grimnir. Like we saw earlier, like, I think it's likelier that, because that's on one of my shoulder buttons.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's, like, more accessible, but down block, I think, is more versatile.
Yeah, like I said, this, it essentially frees you up so that if you want to do, like, you know, if I'm blocking down here, and then I want to do a dashed light, I mean, I'm not sure how your buttons are laid out, but for me, that's a lot more difficult to get than if I'm just, like, crouch blocking, and I want to go straight into that by just, blinking stuff there. Also, not being able to, yeah, Chrono's also brought up another point. The good thing about, like, if you're stand blocking this, you are locked in place. If I'm blocking by just holding back, I can, like, walk a bit to maybe just... So, if you're, like, trying to farm each of me, I can maybe just about, like... Oh, there we are. Yeah, so I can, like... I can just about walk out the way of this. Whereas when I'm block buttoning, I'm stuck here. That's a really good point as well, actually. Yeah, thanks for that one, Chrono. But yeah, so if you just... So that's another minor thing. The main thing I wanted to get at, though, is with rolls to try and get in. So if you roll at me a second, and then just don't press anything afterwards. Nope. That's not even. That's... Hold on. I'm being lied to. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, so yeah, if you roll at me and then just do nothing. There you go. Do you see how you're, like, So yeah, that includes not holding the block button, sorry. Do you see how you're, like, minus a lot after the roll?
That's not something I realized.
Yeah, so rolls in this game are kind of slow to start up, incredibly slow to recover, and you do get some invulnerability in there, but it's not full invulnerability. So if you roll at me here, you see how I hit you out of it, even through the bit that's meant to be invincible?
It's upper body invuln, right?
Yeah, it's only upper body, so anything that hits low, or low enough, like, will blow you up there. I think even 2M might be able to hit you out of it, and that's not like a low hitting move, it just hits low enough that... So if you go another roll here... Ooh. Yeah, see, 2M isn't even a low, but it just hits low enough that you can poke people out of it anyway. So, roll is something you use in certain scenarios where you know your opponent's going to do a move that is, like, so laggy that even with roll's end lag, you can punish it. It's something that, like, people think of, oh, it's a roll, it's forward, you know, it's forward moving invincibility. That sounds good. Not nearly as good as you think.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the fallacy. That's... You hit the nail on the head. But then I have a follow-up question. Like a good student, being an active listener.
Hell yeah.
What is... Let's say we're at, like, this range, and I'm just laser beaming you to death. What is the optimal way to advance to... Let's say we're against Galleon's a zoner, right?
Galleon's a grappler, actually. He just has weird meteor stuff, but...
Oh. Okay.
But against a more traditional zoner, if that's the kind of route
I thought she was a zoner. Yeah? I think that explains the little fucking rolls. Yeah, but let's say that we're fighting against why can't I think of any zoner? We're fighting against fucking Dalsim
like Fairy,
from
Matera,
Street Fighter.
Vicala,
Okay.
Or, yeah, any of those.
Yeah. That, like, what's the optimal way? Like I said, if I'm just shooting laser beams at you, for you to advance, if I just keep doing this, like, I'm gonna let you block into this.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of things you can do. In cases like this, even if you roll forward from here, you haven't got a move that's long enough to punish me, so I can actually roll forward and try and make some space, until eventually I'm at the spacing where, if I don't fuck the rolls up every time, like,
okay, so this
where I can do something because projectile is a slow enough move. Yeah, the other thing you can do is if you do laser beams at me again, You can also just walk forward and spot dodge.
Oh, true.
Which people will do. I think people have done against you a little bit in some of these replays.
Yeah.
I hope we see one at some point. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
spot dodge is better because it starts up faster, it recovers faster, and it's fully invuln. The only thing it doesn't do is the forward movement. But really, in most cases where you feel like you need invincibility or like invulnerability for something for a bit, spot dodge is your person is your
Yeah,
is your
so
guy.
I should. Okay, so I should get better at using this. I'm a little bummed out right now. I was hoping that the Artie True emote would be on Twitch. It is not. I need it right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only have so many emote slots.
That is true.
Oh.
I got this one. That
Yeah,
it
we'll
conveys
take
a similar
Artorias.
feeling.
Yeah, we'll take it. Oh. Far H and 5U, my beloved. Yeah, that is the Galleon lean dancing steps of war there.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I was just, I think, fundamentally misunderstanding Galleon's kit.
Yeah, it's a part misunderstanding Galleon's kit, and also partly just, I think, overestimating the value of roll, which is something everyone who's new to this game, I swear, does. But, like, roll is for specific, like... The way I normally use roll is that if I encounter a fucked up setup, I'll go into a Discord somewhere and be like, hey, guys, how do you do this? And it's like, well, if you roll after this specific hit with good enough time, then you're just about in time to punish this. And I'm like, thank you. Other than that, or, like, rolling through projectiles to try and, like, get closer when I know that I'm far enough away that I'm not going to get punished for it.
Okay.
I don't really use roll. And I wouldn't recommend using roll at your level.
Yeah, so it's
outside of, like, say, projectiles.
It's a trap, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's a bit of a noob
uses,
trap.
but, yeah. I'm glad you pointed that out, then. No John Dark Soul.
Yeah, we are not John Dark Souls. This isn't the answer to every single boss in this game.
I will say, though, while we're just standing in training mode, this is funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, it is very funny, but yeah. As a general rule of thumb, if you need like invincibility against things, do spot dodge, but and then like, cause spot dodge is a bit more widely applicable.
I will
But
say,
yeah, roll keep on the back burner.
I guess like a part of this the trap of like, well, it's like I can hold block and then I can just move and I have some invincibility.
Yeah,
right?
and then someone will literally just loses to this, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Music has stopped.
should
Oh yeah,
be-
sorry, Violet. I tabbed out in case we get the replay back up. There was a bit more we wanted to talk about. Roll
Artie,
can
I
have
can't
minor
believe
use
you
versus
haven't-
Zeta Corner Oki. Yeah, the
I
best
can't-
ones that don't pogo a lot.
Can't believe you haven't modded your game like I did.
Yeah, then I have to manually, in fairness, then I have to manually disable the fighting game in OBS every time we tab out to the
I mean, that's what I'm
swings and
doing.
roundabouts.
I just
Yeah,
probably
exactly. I don't have
visibility
to
on
do
it.
that. As long as I just tab out at the right time, I'm fine.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, but yeah, let's see if there's anything else we can take from this Galleon matchup. So here we are, back to this. So it's more just something annoying you can throw versus if you make the Zeta scared to pogo, which can be hard if you don't have a UDP. Yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm pogoing wrong. I feel like I get hit out of pogo all the time, but then again, I played Zeta for a grand total of like 2 hours, so that's almost certainly a me issue. But yeah, so we've got round 1 over there. Let's see what other things we can call out.
Could you imagine?
What are we doing? This is exactly what I was
John Dark
about. We are
Souls,
John Dark Souls.
I was gonna say, could you imagine if I had just been like, no, I really want to fucking get good at EXGita, and you would have had to learn EXGita?
No, I mean, to be fair, I
think you
kind of
would've said
briefly looked
no.
into it because Merc is still
that.
playing her.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, it's like, to be fair, we're leaning into the fallacy of tier lists a bit too much there. It's like, yes, EXGita is ostensibly is essentially one of the worst characters in the game. If someone like, fucking Space came along and played EXGita or Skill or someone, they'd probably fucking destroy me on my main.
That is
like,
true.
It doesn't matter.
You know what?
Like,
I stand corrected.
yeah, it's like you can play EXGita to master. Like, we could do that. Would it be potentially slightly harder? I mean, maybe, but
I mean,
like,
that's the fun of
you
it,
know,
right?
yeah, well, if that's if that if that's your particular poison, then go
Hmm.
for it. But tier lists don't matter. They're opinions parading as objective rankings. Exactly. Yeah, like they might matter somewhat at like a super high level. We're not at that level. Like, like
In
the
card
tier
game
lists maybe matter
speak,
to people who are in Grandmaster. Like, we're here in A.
in card game speak, net decking is cringe.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
But yes,
they're
let's see
potentially
John
relevant to
Dark
the levels
Souls
of the
some
players do.
more. It's gonna
Yeah,
be the rest
let's
of this
replay John
match.
Dark Souls' valiant
It's gonna be the rest
valiant
of this
movement into
match.
battle.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Why am I
3.
not
Oh
just...
god.
I should have just ran. But
4.
I will say, in this situation, because the other Galleon I fought against didn't really know what they were doing, I'm scared as fuck of that. I don't know how to deal with that in this
Oh,
situation.
the meteor.
Yeah. You can
So,
see
yeah.
me hesitate. It's because, oh, there's a giant indicator on me. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, look, Peter the Rock is here. uh, we can go over that a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Galleon has moves, so she first has to, like, generally knock you down or, like, win neutral in some sense, and then she sets up the Rock TM.
Yeah.
The Rock is something she can trigger by pressing 5U, and it'll drop a rock on you that leaves her very plus. So if you're, like, in the Rock's area, generally, you kind of just... she wants you to kind of sit there and block until she's used it, at which point, you can start trying to play the video game again.
Yeah.
There is one problem with sitting there and blocking for a while against Galleon, in that she's a grappler. So,
Yeah.
command grab. It's like, okay, you have to essentially guess between jumping to avoid the command grab and staying put to avoid the meteor.
So I
Because
guess
if you jump the meteor, it will clap you.
if we go back to the moment of, oh no, what is this?
Yes, this.
Yeah. If we
So yeah, we can do...
just the initial meteor, I think.
Hmm.
It's like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting out of this. Here, I'm like, what do I do? It's like, do I? Yeah, you can see me go. Do I go back, or do I just?
I mean, one strategy definitely is to obviously just stay out of the rocks. Like,
And then
she
she
can
just does
reposition it
that.
if you give her
Yeah.
enough space. Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely to stay out of the rocks kind of area of effect, either by like potentially backing off, but generally, if you back off, she'll just reset it. So you want to try and find a gap where she's,
Is it blockable?
oh yeah, the rock's super blockable.
Okay.
I don't even think it's an overhead. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it everything except the highest tier of rock you can block low, or am I smoking some
Highest tier
shit?
of rock.
Oh, it's a mid every time. Oh yeah, so there we are. It's not like Kunzite. Yeah, I was getting it mixed up with Nine stuff. Yeah. So even though that rock is quite clearly coming from the sky directly onto your head, you can block it low.
What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, like, I feel like a lot of this matchup is, aside from the John Dark Souls bit, is like, I don't really know what to do here.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Like, I don't know what to
assumedly like
expect.
your first 1 or 2 times fighting a Galleon. So the first time someone's tried to do rock pressure to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I say, the general rule of it is that like goal 1, try and pressure her enough so that she doesn't get enough time to set up the rock. 2, if she does set up the rock, and she probably will, it's not too hard to set up. Try and delay it as much as you can. Try and be out of its range wherever you can, maybe by backing off and throwing lasers, or just charging into a 6XL. She doesn't have time to like reset it or do any other stuff. And 3 is that if we have to block rock pressure, be aware that like just because the rock leaves her very plus, actually no, the rock's probably plus enough that you can't even do Rhapsody there. Yeah, basically just be aware that like it leaves her super plus, so you're gonna have to take some potentially like command grab or rock like mix ups. So pay attention to what she does, and then if they don't mix it up and they're gonna do the same thing every time, you have essentially you're looking at the you can essentially see the future and see what they're gonna do and play around it.
I mean, just knowing that it can be blocked in whatever position is. I
As
wish
long
I
as you're
could.
holding some form of back.
Yeah, I wish I could send that information into the past.
Yep. Well, I can do the next best thing, which is sending it into the future for the next time you
That
encounter
is
a
true.
galleon. But yeah, let's see how much more we got here. I think I'm up to 4 or 5 rolls.
Too many.
Wake up you, yeah, fair enough.
Too many.
Good spear.
Yeah. That time it was valid. Because it connected.
Okay, we get
That was
this is another
unfortunate.
kind of this is another thing actually that I don't think a lot of people at your rank are doing, but is totally a valid thing, is that if you get guard broken by a raging strike, you can, like, that removes one of your diamonds. You can then spend another diamond to brave counter that guard break, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So you notice how she's missing 2 diamonds at the top of this?
That's new information. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll test it out in game so you can see what I mean here.
I guess, yeah, I guess, like, in a game of rock, paper, scissors, this is, like, we both pick rock.
Kind of. It's more like, so if you... There we
Yeah.
go. So you see I mashed it and I got you off. And you can do the same. So if I Raging Strike you, and then you just mash medium and heavy.
I had no clue that this was possible.
Yeah. Which is why, again, the guard break thing is like, sure, it's cool, but if they have bravery points left, you're spending a bravery point in 25 meter to remove 2 of their bravery points, which is... It's okay, but it's also quite risky.
I guess I should ask, in terms of, like, the counter and the guard break, do you then think that the counter is worth more? I guess.
Oh yeah, I would say in most of the brave counter, yeah, I would say in a lot of scenarios that brave counter is generally worth more.
Yeah.
So like if you're just brave countering normal moves, that is. So if you do some like mediums against me.
No,
Nope.
Why did I do that?
Hold on, now I'm out of diamonds. Try again. Yeah, I would say this is generally a much better use of diamonds than doing that. Than like doing this.
Okay. I definitely need to be a little bit more trigger happy with the counter.
Yeah, I'd say definitely the counter on defense is huge, and also don't be afraid to end your strings like on block with either. Okay, yeah, that's also good. Yeah.
There I was like waiting for you to
either
end the
this.
combo.
Or if you really want like a low effort way of ending a block string, you just want someone like kind of vaguely away from you. Just holding 5U works quite a lot of the time as well.
This is true.
Like, it pushes people far enough away after your like initial string that it's just like, okay, we're back here now. We're back at pokey range.
This is a really good move. However, I do always feel like when I use it, I'm just like, monkey brain like the pokey. More. Sometimes it just keeps working.
Yeah, I mean, look,
now it's
the move was designed to be satisfying to hit, and it happens to be good.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's
if
the best of both worlds.
If you're in a corner too, and your opponent isn't like blocking well enough, if you just let me have this one. No.
Oh yeah.
You can kind of you can like catch your opponent and just keep them from
Infinite loop.
This mostly works against bots, but it is possible, and I think that's really funny.
Yeah, if they don't block on Wake Up, you just keep doing it until they learn to block on Wake Up.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of a slightly more kind of like UG version of the meaty thing we were looking at.
Yeah.
Like this is advanced technology. That's kind of more like, it's the same principle, just in a slightly more kind of like ooga booga kind of way.
This is UG technology.
This is UG technology.
Good lord.
But yeah, so that's an important thing that Galleon did there, and you can also remember is that if people have got brave points left, they can like spend an extra one to like brave count your raging strike, so it is like get outable, but even if it guard crushes. The exception to this is if you brave counter once more. The exception to this is, you see how you're only on 1 bravery point now? So if I guard crush you, that takes your last one. You can't do that anymore. So it's situationally a little kind of like last minute gotcha against someone who's only got 1 bravery point, which is why it's always worth keeping half an eye on them. But generally outside of that, it doesn't get used a lot. Like, unless you're comboing someone, that's a bit different. But like on block, you don't generally see that a lot. But yeah, like I say, I would personally, for now, favor Brave counters over Raging Strikes, and we'll kind of get back into Raging Strike stuff at some point. You never know, she might have a setup for it. I don't know it yet, but she might do. Right, anyway, back to John Dark Souls.
Oh god. I'm tired of John Dark Souls.
Oh.
At least, like, I will say, making me watch this back is like, yeah, no, that's I'm not that person anymore. I'm better than this.
Yeah, I've changed, I promise. Oh. But yeah, I mean, you proved it at the start of stream. Like I say, when I was like, okay, can you get these like confirms off of, you know, like Raging Strikes and stuff now? And you could.
I think
so,
I could then too. It's just I fucked it up there.
Yeah, just spaghetti in an actual match. Well, like I say, being able to do it in a training mode kind of environment, being able to do it in a match are two different things because
like, I've done it in a match. It's just that we have it in 4K of me whipping it.
Ah, yeah. Unfortunate in which case, but
yeah.
You know, it happens, it happens. Let's see what else we can get here. So that's Dash L. What was she doing?
Yeah, I want to kind of see that again.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Just back, like... What? Huh, okay.
So what she did there, like this move where I was like, what is she doing?
Mm-hmm.
That is a command grab that grabs people out the air. I don't really know why she felt the need to do it at the end of a string where you were blocking on the ground. This is what we probably call an oops misinput that we took advantage of.
This is an Etoble moment, yeah.
Yeah, this is an Etoble. Oh.
But like, I do take advantage of this.
Yeah, you get a little combo out of it, and then we double spear forward onto block. Nice 2H though. Nice 2H. And again, had we done that in, you know, current time...
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, shouldn't have supered on block, because that will get you killed. But yeah, had we done that after this lesson, you could have done 2H into the spears. She was low enough bravery point, she might have just died off of that. She was taking like 50% extra there.
She was low enough health. Yeah, like, I think that would have ended it if I had known to do that.
Yeah. But just like these little, you know, these little bits you just add on to your game until you're like an absolute monster.
I am noticing at this point, I'm at 1 total win.
Powerful. Oh my god, this must have been like, I must have picked a super early one then.
This is, I think, the night, this Wednesday night last week.
Oh, damn, I picked a super early one, damn. Well, you know what, you've got maybe the most valid excuse in that, like, this was literally my, like, second game. Don't be mean to me. I say as I call you John Dark Souls. But...
No, but still, I need you to slap my hands and tell me to stop rolling, right?
Yeah.
That's why
and, like, and I think, you know, even if it's something you don't do anymore, it's good for me to put into, you know, into words and also into numbers and frame data or why that's you know, not the source.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to bring up an example of bad habits. This is the one.
Okay, yeah. Right, let's keep it rolling here.
Plus my first 50 games, I mean, I don't think I played 50, but definitely double digits, same. Yeah, this is like, we have watched these in reverse order, chronologically.
Yeah,
so...
I messed with the order a bit because I thought it'd be nice to sprinkle things in, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think it's fine. I'm just letting you know, this is not the point where I have begun winning.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things, as well here. Then there's like a couple of 6/6Ms we're getting hit by at the minute, but you know, which are a low for Galleon, but you know, we'll get used to the whole high-low blocking thing in future games. That's a grab, but you know that's gonna happen. That's unfortunate.
Oof.
This man has fucking, he's in B and he has 6/6H combos. What? Damn. Okay. That was
a choke.
One of those kind of just, you hate to see it. You know, we guess wrong on the blocks a lot. They happen. Sometimes you spin the roulette and put it all on black and it comes up red. We didn't roll. Okay, prime example of rolls being like not nearly as good as you think they are.
Okay.
See how this galleon rolls in, and you still kill them.
Huh. I think that's a
So-
misinput. I think that's supposed to be a forward, but it kind of works out. Also, Merc spotted. Hi, Merc.
Hey, it's Merc. Oh, I hope you're doing well, bud. But yeah, so this is again another kind of reinforcement to please only roll if like you know the setup your opponent is trying to put you in and you know that roll beats it. Or you're rolling a projectile from like the other side of screen to try and get a bit of distance. Because
Rolling is just jumping horizontally. It's cringe.
yeah, rolling is I would argue is probably more cringe than jumping, but
Yeah.
I might get
I mean, I'm
flamed for
happy
that
to know,
opinion.
Ed.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, so we get a nice little pick up there. Okay, that time it worked because she did it earlier. Uh-huh. Okay, we are not touching a lot of that.
I did manage to get out of the corner there, but
You did, yeah. That's a 6-6M. That's a rock. That's a 6-6M.
Okay, I
Also,
blocked that rock.
I think all. Sorry, you did block that rock. Yeah. In fact, I think you might even have blocked it low. If I
Yes.
go back and look at it. Was it here? Yeah, rock setup. Yeah, we blocked the rock low and it was fine.
Okay.
All 6-6Ms, I should mention. I think basically all 6-6Ms, the low hitting ones at least, should all be either minus, but if they're spaced, they might be safe. Kind of like how we were looking at earlier. But what it basically means is that if someone hits you with a 6, or someone tries to 6-6M you and you block it, you should be pressing something. Like it's your turn. So there's a couple of times here where we've like blocked the 6-6M. We got hit by it there, so it's not our turn. Blocked it there, we should be pressing something.
Yeah, I feel like a
Maybe it's just
medium
when you're
or
in, like new enough
anything,
to the game, but yeah.
like heavy or medium. Yeah, but I think it's even
worth
then I
pointing
think it's
out just-
important to analyze this.
Mm-hmm. So again, just a little thing there because this galleon seems to love 6-6M. Oh, good poke out there. And good punish on the whiff throw. We got away with the roll.
Yeah, that should.
We did not space that, but we just speared out, so it's fine. We got away with that. 6-6M. And meaty. So that's a meaty jab. So
Okay.
you're trying to press something on wake up, and she just timed the jab so that it hit you like frame one, essentially. But so that's another concept we've like looked at earlier that has come into play again here, and it's like, oh yeah, there is in action. There it is in the wild.
Okay.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Right, well we've got 2 left. I'm gonna go back to the order
I'm
now.
scared.
So next week we have a Megan.
Oh God. This was one that I was like, do I send him this? He found it.
I found it against Cowboy Alucard. All right, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna get my mouse off the screen actually. Sorry, and we're gonna see what's happening.
I know exactly
here.
what's gonna happen here.
Okay, so it's a wild start with this Meg. A couple of things we maybe could have anti-aired, but I don't begrudge you too much for not.
I do actually
Good
think
brave
this is
counter.
at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, admittedly, I did just realize as well. It's like 1:40. Like, Are you an hour ahead or behind, Megan? You're behind,
I
right?
am an hour behind you.
Okay.
But once your
this
clock
is still
change,
like past midnight. Yeah.
yeah, once your clocks change, I listen. I'm an unemployed little gremlin. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. That's what true fighting game champions are made of. Oh. But yeah,
yes.
I want to say good brave counter here when you know she was pressuring you a lot.
Yeah.
That's we want to see more of that. Good little combo there.
That shouldn't have worked, but it did.
It did, yeah. UDP is an invincible move, so that's one of the things that meaty thing we were talking about. The only things that has to worry about is if someone has a move that's invincible on frame 1. Because it doesn't matter if your move's out there, it won't hit. So that's Meg doing one of them there. Unfortunately, on Zeta, we don't really have one of those. We just kind of have to hold the meaty and suffer. Or try you Rhapsody, I guess. But yeah, so like one of the little disadvantages of playing Zeta is that we don't have a DP. But this is worth knowing that some characters will have DPs, but only on the U versions, which need 50% meter. So you can kind of tell that, like, if they haven't got that meter, it's like, oh, well, they can't do this. So I'm free to, meaty as much as I want. And then some characters have it on just like
Oh.
EX and medium, so they always have it available.
Um,
Hello, it's me, the potato. I always have it available.
I was gonna say, can you give me some examples?
Yes, so Meg's the move she did in the corner here, that's her that's a DP that is only invincible if she does the U version.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotta, however, has invincibility on her U, EX, and medium versions of a DP.
Jesus. I mean, I know. Okay, I know why I don't have a DP. Artie's eating them.
Delicious DPs. Oh yeah, Beatrix also has that as well, where I think U, EX, and M
Mm-hmm.
are all meterless. Catalina does. It's a case by case basis, and you'll get to know. But like you'll know some characters just don't have DPs, and you can bully them. You'll know that some only have it on meter, and you can bully them sometimes.
Genuinely,
And yeah.
I probably won't, but like genuinely post-it note material.
Honestly, yeah. Like just even as little kind of like matchup notes. Like I don't think we're
Yeah.
far enough out of the general theory thing to talk about matchups. That is kind of what I want to do less in like 5 or 6 is just, blast through matchup stuff that we don't talk about at the end of these lessons here. But yeah, like doing something like a lesson just on like here's this lean fuck ass character and what they do. And here's the bits where like they're plus, here's if they have a DP, here's the, Lena
I mean,
fucked up bullshit they can do.
from my POV at least, the best way to learn how a character's bullshit works is to get that bullshit inflicted on you.
Yeah, precisely. You get hit by it and you go, what the fuck? And then you have an incentive to look it up. Which is also why, it's a very, very important thing in fighting games to not tie like your mood or your self-worth to your win rate, particularly when you're starting out, because people are going to hit you with the fucking like the yoinky splunky setups and it's just like, what happened?
I am not John Cena. I will lose some matches.
Exactly, yeah. Oh. But yeah, so it's important to know about UDPs there. So I think you had the right idea. It's just she just ripped it straight away and like fair enough.
Yeah.
It didn't do that much damage. It got you off her, and we're back to here now. Another kind of matchup knowledge thing, but the EX Shark is plus.
Okay.
So if she does that EX Shark, she gets to move again.
Why do I feel like Pastmorn is going to make a mistake not knowing that?
I did, yeah. It's almost like she did, but again, not something I'm like, oh, you definitely should have done that differently. It's obvious. No, it's not fucking obvious that this is plus, but it's just a thing that'll stick in your head after you get hit by it enough times and be like, oh yeah, I shouldn't press there.
Oh yeah, I remember that sucking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we've got that.
No.
This I can get at you about. What are we doing?
What the fuck was that? I don't even know. Wrist slap. What was that?
This Meg is jumping 2/3 of the screen away from me. I think I will super.
I don't even know. No excuse.
It happens sometimes, but I think this is another kind of.
I kind of want to go
thing
back,
where
though.
we don't want to do. Actually, we've got the inputs on screen, so we can see if that was meant to be something else.
Yeah, giving myself the benefit of the doubt here. Was that me failing to hold you? Was that me maybe wanting to go up or no?
What that was is, you've done the simplest input for DP. So you've there's 3 ways of inputting supers. There's double quarter circle forward and heavy.
Yep.
There's single quarter circle forward and skill, or there's pressing skill and throw at the same time. You've pressed skill and throw at the same time on the left there.
Yeah.
If that's a misinput you're prone to making, you don't want to get raw super out of it, you can turn that off in the controls.
I mean, that was supposed to be a super for sure. I'm just wondering if it was supposed to be the other one.
Oh, yeah, in which case you need to add a U to that. And I
Yeah.
guess that at least would have been angled upwards. It still wouldn't have hit. She was miles away,
Yeah.
but
Regardless, bad etiquette.
yeah. Well, I mean, not etiquette. It's just like it's uh, it's not etiquette that you've been rude or anything. It's just it's not gonna work for the
No,
purposes you want it to.
I mean etiquette as in don't do this. This is cringe.
Oh, yeah, you can view it like that for sure. You can view it like that. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, this
Habit, I
super
guess.
aside.
I'm trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I think that's just I think that's just a bad Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's fair. We are learning more things about Meg. To be fair, the more I watch this, the more I realize that this Meg is literally just knowledge checking you. And like, if you'd played a couple more games against her, like with some pointers, this shit would not have hit. So remember how I was ragging on rolls a lot?
Yeah.
So Meg has this move where she like she jumps at you, and then she gets to do certain follow-ups out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing, she can either like kick down straight at you, she can do a projectile, she can like do a grab if you're not like if you're not blocking. I think it's a weird
Mm-hmm.
hit grab thing, or she can just like flip back off. She's doing the projectile here. So this. So you've seen the flip, you've seen her go back, and you've been like, aha,
Yeah.
it's my turn to
Yes.
advance, and it's not because there's the light, the kick, or the medium, which is the projectile, would have both caught this. The projectile also has the honor of being plus if you block it.
That is a cool
Because
frame,
Meg has a
yeah.
lot of these plus frame things because obviously she's meant to be like nimble, fast, get in, annoy you. Like she doesn't do the most damage, but everything is plus. What you can do here though is if you know she's going to do the projectile, this is the one time where rolling forward is a good idea.
When we needed him the most, John Dark Soul
Yeah.
vanished.
Literally.
God damn it. Okay.
And again,
Okay.
this is not stuff that like that's a cool frame. It is also a cool frame for doing the projectile. Yeah, this is like not something I am at all expecting you to intuit if you fight a random other character in the future. This is just stuff that I thought I'd list off that's matchup
Yep.
specific while we're here. But for God's sake, don't beat yourself up for not knowing the shark was plus, or what the fuck this flip move was, or that she didn't have a does or doesn't have a UDP. She does.
I mean, how was I supposed to know any of that?
Exactly, yeah. It's the classic Mahjong defense. Your Honor, how the fuck was I meant to know he was waiting on 3-pin?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, it's stuff that I'm pointing out because it's good to know if you struggle against a Meg in the future and you need to come back to this for like a refresher. I'm not even really expecting you to internalize much of this at the minute. There are things I'd much rather you internalize,
Yes.
like do a better anti-air combo,
I mean,
and for the love of God, don't just best forwards.
If it helps, I will watch this back. So when I'm like, and then I can focus less on what is he saying to me now and more, wait, what was that? It's really the advantage of having this as a recording.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's all the advantage of me dual streaming, as I do, because
Exactly.
the VOD's just there when the stream's done. It's great.
Exactly.
Oh. But yeah, so we got hit by this. We didn't know. That's fine. We're just gonna spear her after that because she doesn't know what to do after that.
I was gonna say it's the that
So
was bad.
yeah, kind of. I would say.
Wait, did I not
like,
lose a diamond on the first one?
You didn't lose a diamond because the diamond doesn't get spent until the first thing comes out. But this is
Okay,
another,
okay.
another thing, another kind of thing against doing auto combo into Raging Strike when it's on block, is that people can just hit you out of it. It's kind of slow. You can get hit out of it. If people are super expecting it, they can spot dodge it.
Yeah.
And really blow you up for that. It's like I say, there are better things to do after the auto combo than this.
I will say, I feel like a big takeaway from today's lesson is Raging Strike is not as powerful as I thought it was. Like,
yeah, it's
good,
great.
But...
It's great if the first 3 hits of that auto combo hit, because you get to extend. And if your opponent's already being hit, they can't obviously do any of this poking out of it or spot dodging nonsense.
Yeah.
If it's on block, we don't want to be doing that. We want to be doing like anything else. Even if it's just holding you is probably much better than that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I would say. mean, as it turns out, she doesn't expect you to just mash it again. Also does the thing where, like, she gets guard broken and spends a second bravery point to get out of that. She is now ascending to heaven.
That's such a
apparently.
moment of, okay, but I wanted that to work, though. Let's do it again.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to keep mashing it till it happens.
And granted, I do come away with more material here.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, you spent, like, a bravery point and 25 meter, and she spent 2. So, particularly because Meg's not got the most amount of health anyway, like, if you hit her a good couple of times, she can be in some real trouble. Did we try and 2H that? Now I've got inputs on, so I can see.
Now you have proof. I have no idea.
That was close medium, apparently. Spaghetti. It happens. Like, we'll improve it for the future, but just, another mental note. +1 to the 2H is kind of cool, actually. Counter.
My only excuse here is womp.
That's fair. Okay, this Meg's misspacing everything. We love that.
Nice poke, though.
We got, it was a nice poke. We tried to do the Raging Strike again, and we got hit by a sweep, because it's slow enough that sweeps can interrupt it. So, again, don't want to retread too much old ground, but maybe not our best option.
What we were just talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and another example of what we were just talking about, the Shark is plus, so we did block the ball this time, and kind of respect that, so that's nice. The ball is still there, however. Ooh. No, we could have punished. Okay, this is one thing to... Okay, so first off, masterful fucking block on the Wake Up Super. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely curious here. After you got UDP'd the first round, did you think she'd, like, try and do that again? She just wanted to block and see what happened? Like, was that the thought process?
Artie, this was at 40 minutes past 1. I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I was giving you an out. You should have said, look, okay, I'm going to teach you another very important piece of fighting game advice. If it works, you meant to do it. Okay.
That's kind of antithetical to me, though, because my honesty is like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's kind of more of a joking thing than anything. But there are definitely times in a fighting game where I've pressed some stuff and, like, I've misinputted and it's happened to work out and I've gone, yep, I'm a genius.
Yes, but, like, I definitely don't mind admitting, no, that's luck. That's, like, pure luck. And I've been doing that throughout this, I think.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's also very good to be honest in these situations. I've been given the advice that I should try to avoid using Raging Strike unless the combo will kill. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at, Vile, as well, yeah. It's like, you don't really want to use it on block, because it can get poked and interrupted, or, even if it hits, people can use a second time to get them off you. And you don't really want to spend it, like, at the start of the game, because being out of diamonds is terrifying. So it's just, if you think a combo is going to kill if you extend it a bit further, sure, that needs a bit of awareness, though. So I think a much simpler use for the diamonds is going to be, like, if you are blocking something and you don't want to be, just press Brave Counter to get them off you. But yeah, so anyway, supers. If you run up and block them, or if you happen to find yourself blocking them... Oop, I've pressed the wrong button. There we go. They are minus, like, a billion. You can get a close heavy here every single time into whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh, even better, actually. I think we got a safe jab somehow. So, I guess this is actually a very good time, because someone brought up safe jabs earlier. And you've done one accidentally here, which is hilarious. So let me go back.
Love that. I cannot point it out.
Yeah. So, do you see how you're jabbing here as this Meg gets up?
Yeah.
So, a safe jab is, I guess, kind of an extension of our meaty concept from earlier. So, do you know how, like... when we were knocking each other down doing meaties earlier, we were trying to time it so that the active frames of our move were hitting people as they got up. A safe jab is an extension of that, where we want essentially the very last kind of 1 or 2 active frames of a move to hit, and we want to do it on a fast recovering move. The idea being, if they press a non-invincible move, we'll hit them because the move's out there. If they press an invincible move, there is a difference between when that move is invincible and when that move is active. So if they press me invincible, our move will whiff and we'll be able to block before they can actually hit us. So it kind of covers both options.
Oh.
Now
Okay.
they can be a bit of a devil to time. So the fact you've done one here is actually crazy because I struggle with that a lot. Doing safe jabs. It's like very specific. But this is a way of covering. Okay, so if someone wakes up and block, my move will land, and it's a close light, so I can press more stuff. If they wake up and are pressing buttons, I will hit them with my close light and get a combo. If they wake up and do something invincible, then that's fine. I will just, like, my move will whiff and I'll block before they're able to hit me. So in the case of Super here, I think Supers start up in like 12 frames, I want to say. And your, like, close light has way less than that in recovery. So if you time it right, you can light them, check to see if they're doing this, and then if they are doing something invincible, you can just be like, actually, I take these backsies and block this.
That's right, I meant to do this. I'm a god.
Yeah, see, there we are. She's getting it now. the biggest brain. Can we get some Morn Danks in the chat?
Uh.
Oh. Also, hi there, Droid TV. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing very well.
Hey yo, right back at ya.
Dang.
Hold on, let me get the Morn Dank.
Yeah, let her get it. I think this is another emotion this conveys, just big brain.
True. It is every emotion.
It's a microcosm of every single one.
Welcome to the Skeleton Army Druid TV. Your bones are forfeit after you die, so you can party forever.
Yippee. Oh, yeah. So a very nice safe jab. It's a shame we didn't punish the blocked super, but we'll get there. And also now you know what a safe jab is.
Yeah.
They're called safe jabs.
You first.
I was gonna say they're normally called safe jabs because you do them with, you know, like your stand lights, what, you know, your jabs in Street Fighter or whatever. Because they tend to have the fastest recovery, so they're safer to the most things. If that makes sense.
It's Icelandic. No, don't curse me with the stupid frog ad from like 2008. Don't do that to me. Yep. No, see, you know I'm Icelandic because I cringed at that.
Oh, damn. Additional mental warfare going on in chat, apparently.
That which I cannot even explain because it is a really specific reference.
Huh.
So why the Twitch tag? Yeah. I mean, if that tag wasn't there, I don't think you would be able to notice. Although I do suppose my T's are very harsh, but...
Yeah, like I say, I don't think Icelandic would have been the first place I would have put your accent, but hey-ho.
What do you mean? I'm totally Canadian.
Might have been on my guessing list. But yeah, anyway, so what are we doing after this block super? So yeah, they get the turn back, so we didn't press anything, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it happens. There was a scrambly situation.
Yeah.
We do lasers. And I think... Oh no.
She needs to stop doing this.
She does need to stop doing this.
Past Morn is a menace. Make her stop.
Okay, we got a couple of lasers in there, so there is one thing I want to bring up about lasers.
Okay.
So we're going to hop back into game for a second. And this does loop back to my don't just use the skill button kind of like raw kind of thing. So, you know how I said earlier that... Oh, there we go. So you know how I said earlier that we can do like projectiles, but if you try and getting in against me, so you can try and like spot dodge or roll your way in.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there we go. So, if people are doing that, I thought this Meg did it, which is why I said the replay, but apparently I got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Now, try doing it again.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Yep. See, it was different that time? So, the thing, when you're doing lasers, you're just pressing skill, I think. So you're just doing the light version every time. Which has one set timing to it. If you do the medium version, you can hold it for a bit.
Real
Which means
quick.
that if someone is just trying to spot dodge every one of your light lasers,
Yep.
you can wait until their spot dodge finishes and then let it go.
A hydrate has been redeemed. I am out of things to drink, even though I had 2 drinks. So, unless Artie lets me go run and get water, I can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go get water for a second if you want. I can keep chatting to chat
Okay.
about fighting games gone by.
I feel like I have to honor the hydrate.
Yeah, no, go for it. Oh. But yeah, anytime, how's everyone else chat? What were we talking about? Pardon if the Icelandic theme's got. I'm like, I mean, not a problem. No, it's you know, it's interesting to know about. Oh, game is frozen for us. Oh God. Thank you, Vile. OBS hates me. It hates me. It wants me dead.
Water
Hang
is
on.
good.
There we are.
Also-
Apparently, during all that last bit, my game was frozen anyway, so
Oh no.
we will do that again.
Also, I feel the need to comment on Iceland is the biggest country. Why am I being like orbitally struck right now? Why? You come in here and you punish me with bad Icelandic memes. Honestly, good on you. All right,
Hell
water. It is drank. Thank you for waiting.
No, not a problem at all. Right, so, yeah, so currently when you're doing your lasers, you're
Yes.
just doing a lot of kind of like the light version,
Yeah.
which means that, you know, if I just keep doing that, you can roll your way in. Yeah, then we back off again. What I want you to start doing is mixing in some of the medium version as well, because
Ah.
you can hold the medium version for a bit,
Ah.
which means that if someone's trying to just roll the timing on your light ones
See-
with consistently, you can mix them up and you can make them guess.
That is true. I mean, that's basically what I've been trying to do, but I didn't realize I could just hold that. So if you try
Yeah.
to, like, come at me...
Yep. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, see, that's just, I think, using the light versions.
Yeah.
If you hold the medium version for a
You
bit
did
longer,
that-
you can hold this thing for a while.
You did that too well. I was trying to mix up the tempo.
Ah, yeah.
No, you do that too well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's a great example of why I should do this.
Yeah, because if I try and spot dodge when I think it's going to happen. Okay, that time it worked, but like... Help, I need to stop being cracked. I need to stop being cracked. I'm accidentally being cracked. There we go.
That wasn't the full hole.
Yeah, there we go. See, sometimes the full hold works. Because, like, you can obviously know you can do, like, a part hold on this. You can do a full hold. You can do the light for, like, the fastest version. I definitely say when you're at these ranges where laser is appropriate, don't just feel like mashing skill, you know, like you're kind of like an 80-year-old at a slot machine is your only answer.
Oh, it's so specific.
Look, I've been watching a lot of people play Gamble with Your Friends recently.
Oh, that's so specific. But yeah, I guess I can just like...
Oh,
So you
yeah,
weren't
see, that one
expecting me to
caught,
just
I spot
hold
dodged
it.
way too early. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you were... Yeah, like here I'm
And then
like...
once people learn that you
baiting
can't
it,
just
yeah.
like spot dodge or roll through your stuff, they have to work their way in so much more slowly, which gives you so much more time to poke them with these. Or if they decide, fuck this shit, I'm jumping, you can 2H them.
That is true.
Because like this is how we condition people to say the ground game is ass. I don't want to be here. I'm jumping. And then we hit them with fat 2H combo and win game.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like you're pressuring them on the ground so that now you're pressuring them into the air. But
Yeah, because they
Psych,
don't
I
want to
can
be
do
here
this.
guessing. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to be
Okay.
here guessing when to spot dodge any more than they have to, really.
God, I hope I remember all of this.
Well, like I say, I've dumped a lot on you.
I
I'll
mean-
go over the most salient points, like at the end. But
Artie, legally, my brain is a type of Swiss cheese.
Elaborate?
It got holes in it.
I see. Hole for thing going in or hole for thing going out, or both?
I forgot.
I see. That answers that question.
But yeah, no, I
But-
mean, like, jokes aside, I can always just go check again.
Yeah, and like I say, I will try and put in I think of the most salient points we've learned for neutral from these replays at least, because I think it's definitely worth doing. But I believe also we have one more to watch.
Yes. I have no idea what the fuck this is gonna be.
This is against a 6. And this is also your only replay that someone's liked.
What?
I don't know who liked it, but someone did. Actually, I think someone other than me, I also accidentally liked it while trying to record this. You'll probably see it on the right. Please ignore.
So it's got
fat-fingered.
2 likes, is what you're telling me.
It's got 2 likes. You're kind of like a celebrity.
Oh! This may be the one that I didn't include because I didn't want to like send you a million videos. This may be the one where on my recording, I go, ooh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no.
Maybe. That's what it's all about. Oh, but yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't have that soundbite on my end, but
I do want to preface because I'm doing this at Gremlin Hours. I fought this guy a lot. So
okay.
So I feel like I learned a lot, you know. Like I managed to read him very well towards the end.
Ah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. We will see how much that carries off. I can't remember whether this is near the start or the end of that run.
Neither do I.
Also, Artie, press hide guide, please.
This is towards the end.
Ah, there we go. I accidentally liked it and then hit the guide. There we go. Okay. God, good little delays as well, because he's trying to brave counter before he's blocking anything, so he's getting Raging Strike, and you're blowing him up for it.
Misinput, I think.
Possibly. Don't do that. I mean, like, that's not what we do to punish that, Seox, but also, yeah, we double our best forward, we've covered it.
He really liked the jump. I think we get to see it here, where I just start noticing that, and I go, I mean, I'm just gonna block it.
Yeah. I mean, perfectly fine thing. It is like a fast kind of like, if you're talking about his,
The, like, back jump. Forward jump.
Yeah, the back jump, which I almost called a Barcelona, but that wouldn't make
I'm being
a lot of
raided.
sense. Oh, we got another raid?
Oh my god, how do I say that? Shyla Solstice? I hope that's how I say that. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We are currently in the midst of Artie teaching me how the hell Grand Blue works. Welcome in.
Hello there, welcome in, raiders.
As usual, if you have to raid and run, that's a-okay. Especially if you're a streamer and you've been sitting for several hours. What were you up to?
Ooh. Yeah, a couple of good raids tonight. Hell yeah.
Let me remember to do the shout-out.
I forgot to do mine earlier. Fuck, I'm gonna go and find it. Hold on.
Damn it, Artie!
No, I'm gonna go shout him out now. Hold on. Because it was a raid from Lazy Ruin. There we are.
I misspelled it. God damn it. Oh, there's an extra S I missed. I definitely pronounced that incorrectly. There you go. Get
Shy Solstice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to get Seox to Masters as a challenge. Well, good timing. There is Seox present.
There is Seox on the screen right now. There we are. I did that. Because I should have done that earlier, and I forgot. But yeah, we're not quite at the master level yet. I think this is Morn's like 3rd week on the game, so we're just going over some replays and some general like habits in neutral and how to move about a bit more. We haven't done, I guess we've done movement in the case of don't send Arbes forward twice, but honestly, I thought I was gonna have a lot more to say on like movement. The only thing I would really say is because you're holding the block button, you're getting a lot more roll forwards and you're obviously staying locked in place a lot more, but being a bit more fluid and blocking kind of like the traditional quote unquote way, I think could be of some value to you if you can get used to it. Cool. I'm a Charlotta player, fellow potato. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Artie loves the potato.
We love the potato here. King. Oh. Zero good matchups, zero cares in the world. Let's go. Oh. But no, I do, yeah, I am also a potato main. Um, and yeah, if you catch me playing Granblue on a normal kind of, on a normal day, that's normally what I'll be doing. As for right now, though, we are looking at Zeta versus Seox here.
That does
Seox
make
or
this an
Six or
abnormal
Sheesh.
day.
It does make this an abnormal day, but it's dojo, so it's the best kind of abnormal day. Right, let's see what we can do in round 2 here anyway.
Okay.
Okay, a couple of lasers to start us off. Rolling a projectile. I mean, it's a kind of a good idea to use a roll there, but I do still think you were rolling into him with, like... with ill intent sounds weird, but you get what I mean by that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, we need to ease back on the rolls.
It is correct for the wrong reason, I think.
Yes, you have done the wrong working out and got the right answer.
Yeah. I'm doing 1,000 calculations and they're all wrong.
I was called a dirty potato main last night. It was very unfortunate. I was on to put respect on the potato name. As you should. Yeah. Oh. Also, all potatoes come from the ground. We're all a little bit grimy, but like that's the fun of it.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, you're supposed to wash your potatoes.
Nah, my potato would never be washed. Oh. 6. Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, we got double Arves forward again, but we've already spoken about that. Just ease off that a bit.
Is we're not
Wake up
6?
you. It works. So it's pronounced 6 or Seox or Sheesh.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, literally anything goes. Understood.
Yeah, I mean, call them sandwich for all I care. It's like, I don't know, man.
So anyway, the fight against Sandwich.
Yeah, the fight
I'm
against
gonna call him that forever now.
It's sandwich. Oh, I like how every Arxis fighter has to have one character in the game that the announcer just pronounces wrong. I don't know why. Like for this game, it's Seox, where it's clearly spelt Seox, but the announcer says Sheesh for some reason. I guess they also call Ladiva Fastiva, but Ladiva's called Fastiva in Japanese, so I can kind of forgive that one. Why the Xrd announcer called Potemkin Junkman, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it. Just every Arxis game has the one character the announcer just fucks up on. My potato is Gold Master. I've not learned anything about Seox. We got him to S++3. Hey, I'm also a fellow Gold Master potato. Yippee. Oh. Yes, that's pretty cool. Good to see a fellow potato out in the wild.
Follow Artie for Honest Potato Gaming.
Well, potato gaming at least. Honest, about that. Sometimes I get away with some bullshit. But
okay, I think we should finish this replay.
Yeah, let's just finish this replay
before we get too off topic.
Yeah.
That's a really good punish for me, I think.
Oh, corner combo. If we'd have ended that with super, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the situations where we do need to use super when we're on the end of a combo. But yeah, W. Just generally very solid stuff.
Yeah,
Anyway,
this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th match against the same player. And honestly, I learned a whole lot from fighting against this guy.
Yeah.
Even though like towards the latter end, I felt kind of bad, like I was just crushing him. But like, I don't know. I kind of
after you.
Here, like in this match, I was kind of focusing on like, okay, I can tell what his bad habits are. How do I punish them?
Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of mentality, you know, you should have.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Yeah. Oh, I just realized because never mind. I need to go and fix my overlay later. But and that's completely throwing me off what I was about to say. Yeah, so no, punishing people's bad habits is like essentially professional fighting game players are just doing that on a much faster basis than the rest of us.
Yeah.
and are like much better about making assumptions about what types of options people will pick based on how they, play in other parts of a match. But you've absolutely got like the golden,
to win. Yeah.
The absolute golden part of winning fighting games is, see what stupid stuff your opponent's doing and punish them for it. But yes, that brings us to the end of our replays for today.
It only took
so I'm
almost
going
3
to hop
hours.
back in the game. Yeah, just, casual 3 hours replays. I'll have to remember that for future, so that if I want to teach you stuff, we'll maybe do, like, a bit of in-game stuff and then a bit of replays and after that. So, the most salient points I'd say we take away.
2 replays each.
Yeah, or
That's
maybe even we just do, like...
basis.
Yeah, maybe we even just do, like, I don't know. I will set you some homework. Are you in Charlotte Accord, Artorias? I indeed should be, Shy Solacis, yes. Let me double check, actually. Hold on, let me, am I in Charlotte Accord? I'm like 90% certain I am. If I'm not, that's a travesty that needs to be right. No, I am. I'm in the Holy Knights. Yep. So I should be in there.
He's tapped out.
Yeah, so most salient points.
Making on him.
No, but I can do this. Yeah, so most salient points I think to take away from today. Number one, for the moment, we super at the end of combos. We don't do this because we die for this. Also, if we block someone else's super, we just hit heavy. So if I do that again,
yep.
Just hit heavy there. There you go.
Get smacked. I mean, I shouldn't have knocked you down there, but get smacked.
Yeah. Also, which leads me on to point 2. Remember that we can use different strengths of buttons. So in a case where we get, this.
Yep.
Consider EX Spear.
Yes.
On the end of it. So again, same principle. I'm going to super into you. Just do the auto combo followed by EX Spear. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Nice. Yeah, nice, I'm on the Discord. It's been sort of dead since I stopped being the VC there. Oh, well, thank you very much for the follow, Shy Solacis. Also, I believe that brings me up to 200 followers. Hell yeah. Milestones, baby.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the Skeleton Army. Please give me your bones.
Oh. Yeah, no, I remember there being some generally quite nice folk in the Charter Discord. It's a nice time in there. So yeah, we've got anti-airs, we've got don't do raw supers, don't always R-best forward twice. This is going to be a big one for you. Like, remember, if it doesn't hit, back off.
Yeah.
And I would say...
I should
yeah.
hit you again.
Yeah, well, sometimes it can be difficult to hit confirm. Like, even for me, sometimes, like... If we... Like, the way to tell is if... Like, we're just doing it raw. By which I mean, doing it without any moves before it, which is generally what raw means. Like a raw super is what you're doing at the minute when you just send it. So let's do this like not raw. I've got so much more time to confirm that that's hit. Whereas if you block this time, I can do... Oh, hang on. I can do... No, bye.
Yeah. I do find myself using this just as a gap closer.
Yeah. Which you can do, but you've just got to remember that the hit confirm on it is going to be a lot tighter, so you might sometimes just have to, like, do that. Or from some of the ranges where you'd use, spear. 6XL. It's Scrambler. It's a goat button on basically every character.
Yeah. I need to... I mean, I feel like I use it plenty, but I need to, like, really use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like... You can almost never use it too much. It's that good. And then on the subject of other variety or other types of special, don't forget we've got light and medium projectile. And if we're getting pressured on defense and we've got 50 meter, we've got U Rhapsody.
Yeah.
It actually stays armored for like
even if I hit into that after it starts, that's interesting.
Yeah, like that was probably the latest you could have hit for it to still trigger, but yeah, that stays like that for a while.
It was a proc from close range too, so like yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's great because it gets people off you, gets you more chance to 6XL in at them or something.
Is that like that works from any range, right? Even if I jump on you, even if I hit you low.
Definitely if you like, yeah, there's gonna be some like characters that are like super far range that maybe it won't connect with, but most hits if someone's like up close pressuring you, it'll deal with. I'm not sure it'll work on like a fucking fairy like whip, but I don't know, maybe it will. It'll definitely work on jump-ins. So if you like jump in at me, and I'm not 2Hing, then
Ow.
yeah, you don't get the full animation, but you do get it, which is again another reason why if someone's jumping in it, or if someone's gonna jump in at you, you just do the.
Yes.
Oh, I fucked it up, but you get what I mean.
Another takeaway from today. Didn't know you could fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And another thing on the use different strength of buttons, because you're not using the down special for much else anyway.
Yes. And like I said earlier,
So you may as well.
I genuinely didn't know that this was its own cooldown because they looked identical.
Yup.
Just completely identical. Okay.
Oh.
And also, no more John Dark.
Yeah, also, don't be John Dark Souls. This is not good. Spot dodge is, is much better, but obviously it's not doing the forward movement thing for you. So just, yeah, practice kind of, moving in without trying to roll in because you're minus 7 billion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the only other thing I will say before we wrap up is, do you want me to give you a very quick rundown on 2B bullshit? Or is your brain already overloaded?
My brain is kind of glazing over at this point. I'm not sure that I would comprehend it well enough.
No, that's fine. Because like I say, that's fine for me because I would love to do a separate session just on here's this character you've been struggling with. Here's why they're a bastard.
I mean, I fought 2B once,
we can definitely save
enough.
Yeah, we can try and see if you can play other 2Bs over the week or just other characters, work them out, see if there's any. And then after a certain number of weeks, you can be just like, damn, every time I see this character, I eat shit and I don't know why. We can go over it like that. Yep, that's the 2B special.
Yep.
Oh, can't dash L me if I far H half the screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can contain more information without the information I've already gained leaking out of my ears, so...
Yeah, well, that's fair enough then. Like I say, we're up to 3 hours because I can count this week. I ended last week's early because I thought, oh god, Morn's got a sore throat and I've been keeping it for 3.5 hours. I gotta gotta wrap this up. And then realized afterwards that was 2.5 hours.
It was 2.5 hours, but still, I had a sore throat. I could barely speak last week, and now I'm fine.
Yippee! Oh. But yeah, so, I guess the only other thing I want to do is say your homework for this week is to go and play some more matches. I want you to get me 2 replays. One where you land this new anti-air combo.
Okay.
And one where you do a... let's think. What would be a good thing to ask here? One where you do a combo into a super. So, just any form of, that essentially, but in an actual match. Bonus points if it's the corner version where you do the projectile first.
I want to say I can do this, but we have a lot of proof of me not doing this. So...
Well, here's the thing. Take those as your 2 goals. It doesn't matter if you it doesn't matter if you don't win the matches. Just your focus is on getting better at anti-airs and not doing raw supers.
That is fair.
Do not measure your worth by your wins or losses. Measure your worth by how much you can do the thing you've been trying to practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you will get there. 8.9k damage, Jesus. Yeah, that was literally for a very basic extension, as Val saying in the corner here. Admittedly, you're on 0 bravery points, so it's cheating a bit. But even for something very
even
basic,
so, it's pretty good.
Actually, look how much your health bar disappears here.
I mean, I think I did figure out why that wasn't working. It's because I, for some reason, was only hitting them twice with the heavy. So if I just... Get in here. If I just do this...
There you go.
Right, that works.
Yeah, and that's like a cool 7k. That's like almost half my health.
Pretty good.
And eventually, and again, if you forgive me a little moment to try and flex here.
Do it.
But eventually we'll get you doing combos like this.
What the? That's...
Oh, no, I forgot you managed to do... Oh, I've forgotten it already. Rip.
I mean, even still, I didn't consider this. I see what you're doing. I did not consider this.
You can go like No, I think it is like up, forward, and then down. Oh, that's not right.
I mean, don't you want to go like up after that? I guess.
No, it's okay. It's close, heavy. There's okay. I'm forgetting the full routing, but there's a way you can like do that and then like close heavy into. No, maybe it is full up. Hold on. I think you're right.
It makes sense because then you're keeping up the.
Yeah, you've got it right. Okay, I remember.
You remember?
I need to hit on the way down there as well. Hang on. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna remember this combo.
I'm putting my controller away and I'm eating my baked potato.
And then you can get a super on the end of that as well. But yeah, this is combo that cycles all the X moves if you can get it right. God, why am I fucking this up so much?
That's crazy.
1, 2, 3, projectile.
Fighting game players scare me.
I'm annoyed I'm fucking this up this much now. I was getting this on stream, like, on Sunday or whenever it was.
I believe you. Oh, shit!
No! The fucking close medium link. Because I held it too long. Too early.
Hours later.
You know what? Okay, fine. I've had my goes. It's annoying I couldn't do it, but...
Listen, you were one off. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I got it almost all the way and then didn't get the super at the end. Super's affected by the combo limit, in the sense that if you've already hit combo limit at full, they will hit, and if not, they won't. Like, you can't, like, combo after a super, so combo limit becomes just kind of a binary yes-no. There are certain multi-hit moves where even if you hit combo limit, it will finish the full multi-hit of that move. But, yeah, no. Oops, that's a 2H. Doesn't work if you 2H it. But, yeah. There we go. Got the bugger.
Hell yeah. Oh, and then you end up by... Okay, that is...
That's a bit of damage. Yeah. Admittedly, again, slightly cheating on the damage because you're on 0 bravery points, which means I'm doing like 50% extra. But that's kind of like... That's not even the hardest stuff Zeta can do, but...
Thank
you know,
God
for
that's
now,
not
we want
my
to keep it
homework.
simple. Yeah, that's not your homework. That is just an example of, you know, heights maybe we can one day reach, but for right now, like, this is really all we're looking for.
Yes.
And I won't make you watch all this again, but yeah, you get the idea. Oh, right. Well, I suppose we should find someone to raid into then. Because, yeah, I think I'm about wrapped up here, unless you want to ask any further questions.
No, I want to go finish dinner.
Yeah, well, fair enough then. Right, let's go get on that.
Let's see. You got anybody on your end?
Let's have a look. Not especially at this time, to be honest. Yeah, we'll take someone from your library.
Let's have a look. I mean, I know where all of the goblins live. We can always go bother one of my fellow goblins.
Yeah, we'll go bother a goblin. Why not?
It's been a hot minute since I've raided the Snaggle, so I'm gonna... Let's see. I have no idea what he's playing right now. He's playing something called Quarantine Zone The Last Check. I have no idea what that is.
Have not heard of it either.
He's cool though. Let's go bother him. I'm gonna send you the name
Yeah,
in
drop
Discord.
Yeah. There we go. And we shall raid into Snaggle then. So, thank you all very much for watching. Oh, I think I've seen this game actually. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, thanks you all very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves or potentially learned a bit. We'll be back next week with more of this. Maybe then I'll see what the replays are like, but maybe then's when we go into offense. Maybe we do some matchup stuff. Maybe we even do like defenses, and I teach you what an OS is. The world's our oyster.
Okay.
But for now, I'm going to go raid into Snaggle. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorias Winchester. She's been Morgana. And we'll both see you next time. Farewell.
Yes. Ciao.